City Girls up.
City Girls is up.
Regardless.
All right, which camera am I looking at?
Both.
Whenever you want to take a shot, though, right here.
If you want to talk
I'm like,
directly.
I don't see no tequila. No, what are you talking
about? We do have tequila.
Got it. Okay.
Want a shot?
Fuck no, I might start saying crazy.
Yeah, huh?
Line it up. Nah.
Might start saying something we should say.
You comfortable?
Yeah, I'm good.
You comfortable? Leslie?
Ready?
I like the hair.
She's a natural.
Thank you. My friend suggested, she's like, you need to do your hair natural for one of the episodes. So this is for
I think
her.
the first one was natural, huh? Nah, it was kind of fluffy.
Yeah. No, it was a blowout, but it was hot in here and I was sweating.
It was in August.
Yeah. I was nervous too. It was my very first one.
I told your Hooter friend.
Ariana?
She's like, hey, you're on that talk show. And I was like, that's crazy.
Talk show is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jona. We talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we ain't front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, Barbershop Confidential, the podcast. Your boy Jona.
And your girl Leslie. And today we have Miss Destiny.
Destiny? Hello. How you doing, Destiny? Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You was one of the ones popping off on me when she's like, no, you know what? She's like, I got something on my chest.
Because
men ain't shit?
We'll save it for the podcast. Yeah.
She was crashing out like me?
A little bit, yeah.
I think the girlies get it. Like a crash out is necessary.
And it's just funny because most of the replies are from females. You get that one man who's bold enough to speak up, but
I know that
there's a select few.
Really?
Huh?
They're in there.
You just don't be posting them.
No. And then some of them are wild, like these stupid bitches. And all
like
that.
aggressive.
Wow.
They be getting mad. Sorry, the shoe fit. Cinderella.
It's all right. Anyways, thank you, Leslie. Always.
Of course.
New hairdo.
New hairstyle. Let me know if
Did
y'all
you guys
like it.
let's wear dunks? Oh my God.
Yes. I know. I was looking at that right now. Should we match? Nah. We just have that.
Friendship?
Yeah.
We're
gym buddies.
Oh, okay. She left you hanging.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sorry?
Ding.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Clip it.
Yeah. Gym buddy.
I'll do that.
I know. I'm like,
hello, darkness, my old friend. How do you guys know each other? How do you know?
We met through like mutual friends, huh? Like on social media, you know those people that you just kind of have from like other people.
Instagram friends.
Yeah, and then it's like you kind of know each other low key in real life, but not really physically in real life. But
so you didn't meet in person and then at each other?
Didn't meet in person first. No, I don't think so.
No, we really didn't.
When did we meet in person?
She's at the gym.
Honestly, I just seen that you knew a lot of people that I knew.
Yeah,
and
like
she seemed cool.
mutuals.
So I was like, I don't know. Did we just start going to the gym together one day? What the fuck?
How does that happen?
That's what it was.
How does a girl date set that up? Like, hey, girly,
You just gotta shoot your shot, really.
That and like you have to have that right energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, and I'm also like, yeah, bitch, I'm down for whatever. Exactly. I'm down for whatever.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, okay, if I hang out with her, like it's not gonna be awkward.
Yeah.
And we have common interests. We both have kids,
Yeah.
So
even for people who are like shy and stuff. She's like, I don't have two. I just have one. Just one. Even for people who are like shy and stuff, I feel like I give them that comfort to just like go do something.
I feel the same. But yeah, I get it. Leslie is like that though. She has like that aura about her. Like she's all dump your trauma.
Aura, and I just eat it all up.
You know what? Did I get my brows done by you? I think that's what it was. That's what it was. That's how we met. I got my brows done by you. And I think you were still pregnant. At my mom's house.
Yeah. Yes, and I was pregnant of my son.
Oh, shit.
But we already had each other on social media and that's
of course. That's what's up.
But then the brows, and then like a year later or something, we started
together.
going to the gym.
That's what's up. I like that. I don't think guys make friends like that. I think guys is like, we see them a couple times, they're like, yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie and shit. I got a lot of homies at the gym. I don't even know their name. But every morning, what's up, bro? What's up?
But guys aren't like, I think I asked you this once. You're not the type to be like, hey, let's have a dinner like us. Let's go to brunch. No. You don't go to brunch with the girlies?
No? Okay, yeah.
Okay, well.
That's weird if I walked up to a dude. I know you're hitting squats right now. What you doing after?
For real, let's go get
Chipotle? He's like, what?
No, that's us because we be going out to eat after the gym too.
Yeah. Some In and Out.
Now we haven't. What did we do? Oh, we did fresheria. Have you guys ever tried fresheria?
What is that? Fisheria?
Fresheria. You gotta go. It's like healthy shit, but it's so good.
I love an acai bowl.
They have
peanut butter.
They have good acai bowls. They have good acai bowls next to my barbershop.
Oh, that's what's up.
But I get the teriyaki bowl.
Of course.
It's fire, huh?
Sauce on the side or on top?
It's all mixed together when
That's
they
what
marinate.
I was telling her. I had to go home and I had to add sriracha to it because
it was a little dry.
I'm like a sauce girl. I need my shit like drenched in sauce.
Like hot sauce?
Any kind of sauce.
Yeah, just have it be like espeso, like have the fucking flavor.
You love like a
dry rub.
torta ahogada or some shit.
Something.
Have you ever had
a pambazo? Have you ever? You've never had a pambazo?
No, a torta ahogada is a torta, but they pretty much drown it in fucking.
Yeah, that's technically a pambazo.
And like a soup
ish.
So it's all soggy.
I was gonna say, is the bread soggy?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a soggy bun.
Yeah, nah.
No, not at all.
I like my chips hot soggy. I like soggy hot Cheetos.
I like stale hot Cheetos.
Stale hot Cheetos, that's what I meant.
Stale hot Cheetos?
Soggy is the chicharrones with chamoy.
No, I can't.
I like for them to be aguados.
I can eat some stale as long as it's not too stale, not too chewy.
Okay.
You know, but it's all right.
I do like stale chips though.
Yeah, I leave them open on purpose.
Yes,
honestly.
me too. I'm not gonna lie.
Judge me if you want.
She's like, chip clip?
Better.
No, yeah.
Don't need
what
that.
the fuck is that?
Then you eat it the next day.
I like soggy cereal.
Ooh, especially some
cornflakes.
Cornflakes too, but what is it called? Honey bunches of oats.
Honey bunches. Oh, that's fire. Hey, is this unk shit? I love Raisin Bran.
You're on your own, man.
Bro, my girl be roasting me. She's like, "You're getting Raisin Bran?" I was like, that shit is
Bran, bro?
fire, dude, with the granola.
You know which one's good?
Tap in.
Special K that has the strawberry.
Oh yeah, the little.
But you don't eat the strawberry. The actual cereal, it's like a grain, whole grain.
You don't eat the strawberry?
So you like take it out?
Yeah, I just don't serve myself that. Yeah, just take out the little strawberries.
It's like getting Lucky Charms and
that's
taking
like
out
getting
the marshmallows.
Okay, wait. With the Lucky Charms, I eat the actual cereal first and save the charms for last.
I throw them away because they taste nasty.
I have to have like an equal balance.
Mixed?
When's your birthday?
Chat, let us know.
August.
Oh,
Leo.
oh same as. Oh,
in September.
September, never mind.
Get it right. Thank you.
It's because you have two. Come on.
August, September, October?
Yeah. No, but you have two birthdays.
I do have two birthdays.
One's in August.
One is August. You're right. You got me, chat. You got me.
Boom. I've been getting you lately, bro. They in the comment in the DM.
What are they saying?
The
you
guy
checked
was
me
like,
and like,
yeah.
what did he say?
He saw she was cooking and then he shut off the stove.
And then he hella cut me off. But it's just because I'm grown enough to admit that you're right.
Oh shit! Clip Jonah.
Wow.
You were right in that one sentence that you said.
That one time.
That one time.
Do you guys ever check each other like that? Like, or is he just living the Lululemon together?
No, I think we check each other to an extent, like when we have to.
Oh, okay.
Feed the delusions a little bit, but know that this is what you really should do. Yeah. But if you want to do it for the plot, just do it one time because you want to do it.
And if like you're wrong, and I know you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong.
Yeah.
Do you do it nicely though?
Yes,
like,
of course.
But,
you know, if you want to do that,
I know you want to punch her. Listen.
Maybe you shouldn't. Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I mean, you can't just be letting your homegirls, you know.
I be letting my homies fucking
do whatever, go crazy.
And I encourage you. I'm like, yes.
I'm sure you do.
You want to crash out? Let's crash out together, dude.
Look, I don't know about that one.
I told her that one. I was like,
oh yeah, that was actually good. I like that as a friend. That was good. He's like, you want to, what was it? You want to cry?
I was like, we could pray about it or we can crash out together.
Yeah.
I'm with it, whatever. I'm with the shits.
I like that.
And that's what you need in a friend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like we're going to crash out, but after your crash, I'm going to tell you like, what the fuck did you just do?
Get your shit together.
You know, it's like when your friend falls, like you laugh first, but then you're like, hey, you good?
Yeah, get up.
That looked like it hurt.
You're going to help him up.
But I got to get my laugh off first. So it's the same shit.
That's facts.
Yeah. You guys are both. Are you a mom too, huh? Because I seen you post your son. You have a son?
I have a son, yeah.
How old is he?
4. He just turned 4.
Oh, that's a nice age.
How old were you?
When I had him?
Yeah, when you had him?
21.
Exposing her age?
20.
No, because I want to talk about it.
Okay. No, I think I was 22 actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Young mom.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You remind me of an actress, and I can't pinpoint which one.
She is an actress. She is the one.
It's her.
Who?
I don't know, or like just somebody who's like on TV, maybe like a.
Oh, thank you.
Like a.
I don't even care who.
I don't want to say like influencer, but like just in public's eye.
La esta What's Nipsey Hussle's wife?
Lauren London.
I
love
her. A little bit.
Don't gas me up, girl, because
that's
I
the
will
vibe
run
it's giving
with that
her.
shit.
She's beautiful.
I will run
Starts
with that
posting
shit.
Lauren London.
I know.
She's all, can you tell them apart? No.
We put them next to each other.
It's the same
giving
picture.
a little bit, huh?
A little bit. I think the hair, the eyes, yeah.
Something.
The vibe.
Vibe.
Just kidding. Thank you guys, though.
But yeah.
I've met you, so you're cooler than Lauren London because I haven't met her.
Because I haven't met her.
Once I do, I'm like, whew.
Destiny.
Delete my podcast episode and shit.
Nah, you don't do that, remember?
Not no more.
True.
Just gonna say, do you think people are ever ready to become parents? Like, no matter what age?
No.
Like, even you could be grown.
Nope. There's no amount of prepping you can do because you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You can watch as many TikToks as you want, you know, like
Hold on.
what to expect
That's
when
hilarious.
expecting.
Before it was like, you could read all the books in the world.
Times
have
TikTok
changed.
puts you up on game, though.
I don't
On a
Google
lot.
shit anymore.
On a lot of shit.
I don't Google anything. I go straight to TikTok.
Straight to TikTok? That's smart.
yeah.
I do that too because especially like tea shit. I'm like, what happened?
The cheese
Sometimes you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I go to TikTok. I was like, somebody in here made a video about it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It could be anything. But yeah, I wanted to ask that because I think that's true 100%. Like, yeah, obviously you could be 15 and you're not that ready, right? As compared if you were like 28 or whatever. But regardless, like, I don't think you're ever ready. You just kind of wake up one day and you realize you're pregnant and then you have to get your shit together.
Damn.
Like,
Some people don't though.
Some people don't get their shit together.
Yeah, some people it actually like sets them back.
But that's on them.
Instead of being like, hey, I gotta put las pilas, like I have a kid on the way. I'm speaking for like the men.
Yeah.
Some dudes be like,
laid
shut
back
down or some shit, and that's crazy, dude.
Not
I
even
always
involved.
trip out. I don't have kids, but I know, like me knowing me, like if that happened, I'd be like, hey, we gotta make shit happen. Like, ain't no way I'm gonna bring a child to this earth and then just fall back and be like, well, I don't know, she got it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not built
even
like
if you
that.
don't want to be with the girl, you just owe her fatherhood.
Yeah.
Literally.
You owe the child fatherhood.
The child, yeah.
That's a lot of problems too. I don't know. You guys are both single. How
he's like, let's make it clear.
Y'all too bummy. No, how the parents sometimes
like co-parenting
because they have like an issue together. They use the child as like
in between,
as bait,
as like bait or as a punishment,
which sucks. Yeah. Like, thankfully, like honestly, I have a good co-parenting relationship. You could say he's a great dad. Like, I won't take credit there, but thankfully, like I didn't experience the other side of it. But that to me is like, what the hell, bro? Like, just and you're right. Sometimes it starts like. They don't even think about the kid. They're just trying to find out what you're doing. So they're like, hey, let me FaceTime my daughter or whatever. But what's your mom doing? And you're trying to peek in the fucking background.
Dude, I dated a girl who had a kid or kids. Oh. And whenever she worked at a place that she couldn't have her kid. Like, she had to be paying attention to her job. And he would get mad and be like, I'm on my way to drop off the kid.
At
her work.
Yeah, like, I'm going to drop the kid off in front. Good luck. And obviously, it caused her to like stress out, like trying to call somebody to help her out, blah blah. He would never do it. He would just threaten her with it.
Piece of shit.
And so
just to make sure she's at work or something.
Just to fuck up her day, he would do that shit. And that shit was irritating. I was like, oh, this motherfucker, bro. Like, why you do that, bro? Like, she moved on. Get over it, bro. Like, it's crazy how people get like attached like that. I can never
be that, do that. No,
and
and
if my girl left me,
like,
I'd be sad for a couple of days and be like.
And then you get up.
Then life keeps going.
Honestly.
And then I check my bank statement. They're like, oh, they're still taking my bill money. Okay.
No,
we got to keep going and shit.
Literally.
Yeah. So the way he was acting, I was like, oh, over her? You know what I mean? Like, I knew she wasn't shit. I was like, you tripping over this? Oh, you bugging.
Not even that, though. Like,
I don't care how dope she is.
Even my main point, then, like, the bigger picture is if you want the person, like, make it work, then why are you now threatening her? That's only making it worse for you. Just either leave her the fuck alone or figure it the fuck out. Nah. One or the other.
Well, he's probably acting like that because he did some shit. And she doesn't want anything to
do with him anymore. Right? That's usually what it is.
It usually, like, one or the other.
Yeah.
It's, unless it's like we both were like, hey, we tried.
Wrap it up. Right.
We here for the kids, though. Keep it, keep it cool. Cordial. But no, usually if it's a breakup, it's like one's mad.
One is mad.
Yeah. That sucks.
And isn't it true that, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, speculation.
Speaking for a
friend, a friend of a friend. No, I mean, I think it's true that, when it comes to relationships, men move on faster, right?
Yeah.
Men move on faster. Women feel it first and longer. What am I saying?
But men physically move on faster.
You get what I'm saying though?
You know what it is? Because I think maybe that guy, like, I think this day and age with the internet and everything. The availability to see so many different women like online, they get this illusion of like, oh, I could pull them. I could pull them. So when you break up, they're like,
they're quick.
I'll be good. Running. Yeah, I'll be good.
But then they realize like, oh, these girls don't want me though. And so then it kind of like comes back to like, oh,
let me go back to my baby mama to home. Yeah.
Let me work on our family, babe.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
until the man proves to you.
But it goes both ways. Like,
right.
The women could be like, all these dudes in my DM, and then you realize they just want to fuck. None of them want nothing serious with you. No. And then you're like, damn.
Might as well go back.
I low-key had like a fam, you know, but.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It does definitely hurt knowing that you're not going to have a family anymore, or like your family's not complete anymore, whatever, right? But that's between you then. Like, if it could eventually work out, then please keep shit cool. Because then when you do get back together, you don't want to have already gone through like.
You guys had like your kids young. And so I always think like who I was at like 20 and who I am now.
It's completely
two different people. The stuff that I like then, I don't like now. And either people grow together.
Yes.
Or they grow in different directions and it just wasn't meant.
Or they grow apart and then boom, boom, whatever. Like everybody's
story is different.
Stop looking at it.
We're both looking at it. What you doing?
Okay, Leslie, stay on track here, girl.
No, I'm saying it's reality. It's reality for people.
No, yeah, it is. It is.
I'm not speaking for personal experience, chat.
I don't talk about myself. No.
But yeah, so people either grow apart or they do like later on
years later. It's because that's what I tell a lot of my clients, because I've always been that one on your shoulder that might tell you like he ain't shit, but I also might say, oh, maybe it's because, you know, you guys were both young and blah, blah, blah. Maybe you should go your own ways and then see if, or hear him out or something. Like, I just like to be that side because it's reality.
And honestly, like, especially when you first have your kid, you guys are both so focused on the kid, you know?
You forget about
each other. Yeah, there's no romance. I mean, I don't know for every situation, but
all that shit just goes downhill.
Yeah.
Even just being young and
exhausted.
You can't even just get up and fucking go out, bro. Yeah. You're young. You have that energy. You want to go out.
Yep.
Anywhere. It could be to eat, whatever it is.
That's true. But then people like, this is why like I'm against like young love. I've always been like not against it, but it's like, bro, you're missing out on things. And then later on, when that relationship doesn't happen, then you're out here trying to relive that. And you're like, I feel like I'm glad that I waited to like towards the end.
As long as you did.
Because I got all my shit out of my system. Like I had my fun and now I can be like, well, I'm not missing nothing. I don't get FOMO no more. Like
maybe men are like that, you could say.
But women are more like ready for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or not all men, right? Like sometimes you don't care to go through a whole phase or like a party phase. Yeah, you maybe want to go out, but you prefer to be in a relationship, or you can be in a relationship where like you and him go out or you and him go on vacation and do all the adventure stuff. So I'm not against young love or whatever, but I see what you mean though. Like
I meant like
take advantage of. Okay.
Yeah, because I see a lot
I honestly can't even name one couple from high school that
stay together, right? Yeah. I really even me, like I'll see them because they have kids like my niece's age, and I'll see them at the park and. Oh, you know, divorce from high school sweetheart? Like, no shit, duh, bro. You guys were kids. Like, why would? But all right, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I just this high school sweetheart is like, bro, you guys gotta experience life a little. Like, you guys are not gonna like the same things forever.
That's true. And
that's just my opinion. Please don't kill me, chat. You know.
No, yeah,
your 20s is your prime. You know,
so go out,
do what you will. Do what you will with that info.
Even like. I know you guys are coming up, but like in the 30s is like still
fun, huh?
Now you got money and you get, you know,
facts.
Mm-hmm.
You wised up here a little bit, so I don't know. That's just my take. If you guys want to kill me in the comments, go ahead. But
no, I see what you're saying too. Yeah. But the lover girl in me is like, but I can do that with my man.
Yeah.
You know.
But does he want to do that?
Well, then he ain't the one.
That's what I'm saying.
That is not my man.
Then I'll move on.
Yeah.
It's because I'm big on like, bro, just try shit. If it doesn't work out, move on. And I've always been like that with anything. It could be like, even doing brows. Like, okay, bitch, try it. If it doesn't work out, thank you, next. I used to fucking bake cakes. I did chocolate covered strawberries. I did a whole bunch of bullshit for money. And it wasn't even for money. It was just for fun to see what, you know, I would be into. And then you'll be fine. Even, okay, mind me if I cry, but even like a heartbreak. The world is not over for me. No. Even if I find a new man and then we break up next week, it's okay. I tried it.
I feel like it could be a lesson. Yeah, it's a lesson too.
Yeah.
You know?
But you have to see shit that way though. Yeah. Not as a waste of time. You definitely gotta
like, that's where like doing it for the plot kind of plays a part because you're like, well, fuck it, dude. Like,
just do it for the plot.
See what
remember,
happens.
Rest in peace, Robert. I got a tattoo in the garage. Hey. And I was like, I'm not about to really get a tattoo in the garage. He was doing it for free. So I was like, fuck it, bro. What a
shit
cool
like that,
what a cool ass story to be like, I got this in a fucking garage, bro. Like
random ass
dude randomly I was like, yeah, fucking give me a tattoo in your garage, bro. I was like, fuck it, like who cares?
What's the worst can happen? Hepatitis?
You gotta live like that sometimes though. Yeah. Obviously for shit that like you're not gonna get in trouble for or whatever.
Right. Yeah, don't be like robbing the bank like
you only live once.
Yeah. But yeah, like go out with the person.
Yeah.
Go on the date. Go to the club that night. You were like, should I? Maybe just go.
Yes. Answer that DM.
Answer the DM. Yeah. Like,
take pictures of your feet. Make the OnlyFans.
Do it, babe. Do it. I know you've been waiting for that sign.
I know. No, I already have the account.
You do?
Yeah. Girl. I just haven't promoted. We're about to put the link down here. So.
Yeah, but you're right. Just do it, and if it doesn't, be like,
if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
And at least, at worst, it's a cool story.
Exactly.
And at least you tried.
And at least you can say you tried instead of like, what if? I'm just like so big on that.
That's what I'm trying to get to this whole time. The what if, because you get tied down, and then you're just looking at your partner one day like, damn, what if I didn't end up with him?
Yeah.
What if I didn't go to the club that night?
I look at it on the other side now. Like, what if I didn't meet my girl? None of this would be a thing.
Like the good side.
The good, like this, all my creative stuff.
But it depends on your mindset, because not.
But we talked about it. How last time, remember, I was like, "Oh, that's a cool idea," but I wouldn't do it.
Yes, you wouldn't have executed.
She was the one that was like, "No, do it." Like she bought me my first camera, and I was like, "Nah, babe, don't do it. It's too much money." She's like, take the damn picture, you know.
And sometimes it takes somebody else,
to believe in you. Yeah. She saw the vision.
Because I would have been like, one day, and not a one day to death, like one day, and never done it. But she was like, no, here's day one. Here's your camera. Like now you have no excuse. So that led to like even this being all this.
Yeah, I think women are good for that, huh?
Yeah, for
women are good for
we're just good at everything.
As long as it's because there's women who would be supportive, kind of like friends. At first they're like, yeah, and then maybe something happens, they're like, oh no,
like he's doing too good or something?
No, not doing too good, like maybe I don't want this for him.
Oh, okay.
What if your man was trying to be a SoundCloud rapper? Would you support that?
I'm not gonna lie, if the man does not have hope, I'm letting him know, baby, you better give up them mics.
Dang, Leslie.
Girl, I'm honest. I'm not about to let my man embarrass himself.
Kind of have to have that conversation, right? Like, let me hear.
No, I would tell him.
Maybe let's do something else.
Or I'd be like, look, maybe this genre is not for you. Maybe you gotta try doing a little country.
Barber school, you know.
Son.
Did you make the beat? The beat.
The beat is good.
The lyrics, you know.
Or I'll be like, let me see. Let me switch up the lyrics a little bit.
Give me the notebook.
ChatGPT, where you at?
For real now.
So you support it to an extent.
I support the vision, the dream.
Oh, I think would be, you want to fucking rap. Keep your J-job. Like, we still have bills to pay. Like, let's not head
rap
first.
In the shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on mic as the thing. You know?
Like residuals. We'll just let the mic drop.
Yeah, like let them, but like, hey, bro, we still have responsibilities. We got things to do. Rap on your free time. Yeah, definitely.
But also, like
that, yeah.
The man, I hope the man is smart enough to know if his shit is whack.
Nah, we live in Delulu too, just like y'all.
Nah,
we be like, my shit is fire, bro,
and it's whack as fuck.
And if you don't like it, fuck you. No, your shit.
Y'all just hating because y'all ain't got my lyrics.
You can't do it.
Nah, sometimes it's just whack.
Sometimes there's passion and sometimes there's talent. Sometimes there's both. just kidding. But if you don't have,
if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
You ain't got it. I'm sorry.
It just be like that sometimes, though.
Honestly.
But support your partner's dreams.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah. Unless you want to be a SoundCloud rapper.
Because if it's like, babe, I need more studio money, you know what?
I don't know about that one.
Sorry, buddy.
We ain't gonna be able to make it this month.
We want to talk about financial struggles as a parent.
Oh shit!
Damn, we got deep facts. What the hell?
I just say it because going back to like, are you ever ready?
Okay.
And then you really wake up one day and you're just fucking ready, or you have to be ready. You gotta figure it the fuck out.
You literally have no choice.
Because I was 20.
How some people just shut down and like, they just don't got, like a trauma, or like it hits them and they don't know how to like.
That I think that's what it is.
The flight or risk.
Yeah.
They flight instead of what is it? Fight or flight.
Yeah.
Fight or flight, and they're like, nah, I'm out. Peace. Like I ain't got it in me.
I think that goes back to what I was saying. Like they don't know what to expect. So they don't know how hard it's actually going to be. They don't know how big of a deal a kid is. It's not easy.
I'm not trying to say that it's not that hard because it's hard, but maybe they think it's harder than it really is. That like their world is over, that they're just like, fuck that. Like I can't do it. But you really can. Like you make it work one way or another. You're going to fucking figure it out. Yeah, you might have to do X, Y, and Z. The most, obviously, is draining mentally, physically, all of that. But you figure it out.
And honestly, it's really, this is for me. I feel like it was really only hard the newborn stage.
Really?
The sleeping?
Bitch, I was in the trenches.
I love the newborn stage. And I've had it twice. I love the newborn stage. And the toddler stage from from newborn to like 1.5.
That's Gucci?
I love that stage.
Is it the sleeping?
For me, it was the sleeping. I was so exhausted. Like
bitch, I slept.
Really? Well, okay. Well, I did too. I kind of did too. Honestly, I feel like my baby dad was really helpful, and he woke up most of the time.
Shout out to this king.
Okay.
He deserves a shout out or no?
No, yeah. We'll give him a shout out.
You should have seen Leslie the first time. She was like,
the same thing she did.
But yeah, he did a lot of the midnight feedings and stuff.
That's what's up.
But also, I just carried this little motherfucker for 9 months.
And
gave birth to him. So that's like the least you could do, in my opinion.
Right.
The men might come for me, but
hold on, let me turn down my toxic real quick. Not yet, Jonah. Not yet.
Not too much. No. Hold it in.
Do you agree?
No, I agree.
Right.
And that's one thing that like I always say. It's not to attack dads, and it's not like you're doing bare minimum, but like the amount of shit that goes behind being a mom is way more than being a dad, without discrediting them.
I didn't say nothing.
In different ways. No, in different ways. For them, I think it's more of like a financial thing, right? Like they want to provide. They want to be able to. They have to go to work. They have to make that money too. She's like,
it just goes back to like work. Not all of them. Some of them.
Not
have
all
that.
of them. No. Yeah. No, but still, why can't you just do that knowing that she gave birth, bro? She was pregnant for 9 months. Baby came out of the coochie, wherever it came out of. Okay. We go through so much shit.
Shout out to my C-section mamas,
Yeah.
Me.
Hey, see?
Mm-hmm.
Wherever it came out of.
Yeah.
Came from somewhere.
The armpit, wherever.
Belly button.
Yeah, no, I imagine it's tough. Like I said, I don't know. I've witnessed other people go through
watch
it.
From afar.
Yeah, but never.
It's not the same until.
And really maybe it's just easy for me because
you have support.
Well, not even just that. Like I see people with some badass kids,
and
my kid is really not that bad.
I was telling her that how sometimes you go somewhere and you see a baby and you get that little like baby fever. I get the opposite when I hear the little run. The kids like, I'm like.
That's exactly why I don't have
about
kids.
To go home to a quiet house.
Yeah, I do miss a quiet.
It is tiring because you can't, like I said, you can't just get up and go, or you can't just shut the fuck up sometimes. But.
Do you co-parent? Mm-hmm. Is that like a kind of like
a good thing?
A good thing because you're like I get a couple days of like
low key. Yeah. In the beginning, I was sad as fuck, bro. I would cry. I cried like the first couple of days.
I feel like those breaks are needed, like
right for both parties.
For both parties, exactly.
It might even lead to like a better
eventually
relationship, not together, but
all around.
Just in general,
where you're cool, you're healthy, like you both can breathe, you can
reset,
say hi to each other at least.
Because what happens, and it's probably like true in any stressful relationship. It doesn't have to be like kids. It could be like financial shit. when one person is stressing, it like rubs off on the other one because they're angry and they're stressing. They take it out on one.
Now you're mad at each other.
Now they're mad and they're like fighting instead of trying to find like a solution. So imagine with the kid, like, watch the fucking kid. I just came from work, blah, blah. You know, so that must be tough.
But you stayed home with the kid all freaking day.
Yeah, right. And then you're like, I want to choke you.
Yeah. There's
like, no win-win. There's no win-win.
No, I was going to say, there's just never, it's a never-ending thing. It's just whether you guys want it to work out or not.
Did you guys, your parents, before, like, sure? Like, it's not gonna be a park, a walk in the park? I don't think,
there was not are you sure? It's like, you're going to fucking do it.
Yeah. I think my mom was just kind of the same thing. She was like, it's not going to be easy. Yeah. She's like, I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's not going to be easy.
Do you guys feel a way when moms complain?
About what?
Being moms?
It depends how they're complaining.
See, like, no disrespect to the moms, you know, I love the mamas.
Yeah, no.
I've heard a couple women complain about being single moms. And the only thing I think about is like, my mom came here from a different country. My dad died when I was young. She had to raise me and my sister on her own.
She figured it
out. Not really knowing the language. Ended up getting her real estate license, selling homes here in San Diego. And you're complaining? You born here with a mom and dad who can help you? You're complaining? It was kind of like bothering me. I'm like, damn, I saw my mom go through it.
You can complain, but you better have something to back it the fuck up, knowing that like your mom could have complained, right? That doesn't mean she's just on her ass. Yeah. But you can complain as long as you know that you're trying or you're really like going towards it, you know?
Yeah.
I think.
And I can't really speak because
you don't know everyone's situation. Yeah.
Right, not even just that. Like, my mom was helpful as hell. Like, if I didn't have my mom,
would it be a little bit harder?
His
probably.
Dad, yeah, for sure.
I have a lot of support too from both parties, but even then, I think it really comes down to the person. Like, even if I didn't have them, baby, I'm gonna figure it out.
But also, some people just love to complain.
And my thing is, bitch, you opened your fucking legs. Like, you know, nobody made you do that.
Moral of the story.
You know? So you can't complain, really.
It is hard, yeah. Like, everyone's circumstances are different, right? Yeah. They're all hard. Maybe some are harder than others. I guess not wanting. I don't want to. I don't want to discredit. They're hard because it's hard regardless, right? But
it's the hard they know. So
yeah, exactly. But just know that you're doing something about it. You got it, champ. Because you do got it.
We ain't gonna give the fellas no breaks. Because what the fuck, man up.
Not on this episode.
This is not the one.
Man the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some hair on your chest.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it does bother me when thankfully, I couldn't be friends with like a bummy dad. Because that would bother me. I'm like, you ain't going to pick up your kid, bro? Like, fuck going to the club, bro. Go.
Al contrario, I feel like sometimes dad think that that's cool.
To like.
Not cool, but like.
To not give a fuck?
Yeah. Or that's like, weird. You're just flaunting that you're out every weekend. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about the bottle service. Where's your son at? At least, I think. I don't know if girls are into that.
I think I've seen that a lot where girls that I know would tell me about their baby daddy, and I was like, I just saw him like popping, like, broop, 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 you know,
pop it.
She's but like, he hasn't pitched in on some.
Get your kid the next day. Exactly. You can do both. You can easily do both.
Yeah.
If you could pop bottles, you can.
Make milk.
You can make
bottles. You can make them. Thank you.
Not too much. I'm not kings now.
Like, no, this is not the episode for the kings.
Like,
we'll give credit where credit is due to the kings.
Yeah,
exactly.
But not always.
Not too much.
That's what's up.
Do you get mom guilt bad?
What's mom guilt? Like when you leave your
like vacation?
Like whatever makes you feel guilty, whatever it is. I'll tell you like my side of mom guilt.
Yeah, I think so. Like I think, you know, in the moment if something happens and I kind of lose my patience fast with him, that shit will me the fuck up the rest of the day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You talk to my mom.
I'm not saying I fucking whoop him with the bell or nothing, but you know,
even like just raising your voice after you're like, damn, that's
exactly.
Fucked up.
You know how like the mom feel like when they hit you, it hurts me more than it hurts. No, it don't, bro.
No, it doesn't.
I promise you, it doesn't.
Yeah,
these belt lashings hurt.
That shit hurts with the metal.
Okay.
I don't want to hit you.
Yeah, no.
Stop.
I got whipped as a kid.
Yeah.
Are we taking it there?
Go ahead. Yeah, we can take it wherever.
Yeah.
CPS?
No.
Round it up.
No, it wasn't that bad though. But honestly, I was a bad kid. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You have siblings?
I do. I have 2 brothers.
You not know anything about her?
I thought y'all were like my siblings.
We don't know each other on that half. We know.
I'm trying to cause trouble in paradise. And shit.
Like, why'd you invite this bitch on the podcast? You didn't even know her.
I didn't even know her.
No, yeah.
She's like, well, I just got out of jail. We're like, wait.
Do you know that I have how many siblings I have?
Yeah, one brother.
I don't know.
You see?
I don't know.
Not like
we
that.
We don't really ever talk
we're
about
cool.
that. Yeah.
Hey.
When we're at the gym, we don't have to.
You twice now, bro.
Sorry.
Baby, you're going to have to do them squats by yourself, bitch.
Yeah, no.
Even I was like, oh,
I know.
Don't leave my guy hanging.
Yeah, no, we don't. We really just talk. At the gym, we don't have time to talk. We're out of breath.
Nah, I feel it. The other day, she's like, do you have siblings? And I was like, damn, I thought she would have known that
We were
already.
locked in, man.
Yeah.
Or my cat came in. She's like, you have a cat? I was like, what are you talking about?
We don't know each other that much yet. Yeah. That's why we're doing these episodes, you know? So you got whooped as a kid?
Wait, what?
You said you got whooped as a kid?
Oh, yeah. But I was bad. Like
Bad what? Like troublemaker?
Yes. Like I was a liar. Because my mom didn't let me do shit. So I had to sneak around. I had to.
That's why guys lie.
I can't just not lie.
I can't have another girlfriend. I'm gonna lie about it.
Like I don't know. She just never let me go anywhere. And I had a friend who her mom was the complete opposite. She let her do
the door latch
anything. So I wanted to be outside too.
Did you lie?
I did, but for like homework and shit.
Were you the?
Oh my goodness.
I was terrified of my mother.
I was gonna say, well, but did she give you freedom?
Really?
At all?
Very like on a short like I grew up in some apartments and so like all my friends would be like, yo, we're gonna go to the school and play, and I was like, y'all, you are.
My mom ain't going for that.
I'll watch out from here.
Because if my mom would come out, that's how I got the nickname Jona. That's not my full name. She'd come out of the patio and be like, Jona, and so like other kids would be like, hey, that Jona is calling you. Yeah. So I'd have to be like, I gotta go home.
After 5 minutes before the sun set.
The street light.
My mom gave me so much freedom.
In gang infested.
Neighborhood. Okay. I did have a lot of freedom, honestly. And that's why I want to be like that with my kids, because, I mean, even though I ended up pregnant when I was 20, right?
She had a little too much freedom.
Look where the freedom landed.
Yeah, the freedom got me a little, but I wasn't sneaky up until, like, obviously you get older and you start doing grown people shit, whatever.
At 20.
But even if, like, after school I went somewhere till like 8 at night.
She wouldn't trip?
She wouldn't trip as long as I let her know. Because I always made it home at the time that I had to. I never came home like drunk, high, or hurt, or I never got into bad situations.
That's what's up.
And every time we had a party, the friends would go to my house.
Oh.
So she gave me that comfort.
I didn't. To this day, she'll tell me don't drink. I was like, I'm on the way to the club. Like,
my mom's the type to be like, vete a tomar.
Oh, bro?
Yeah, she'd tell me to go drink.
And it's weird that you say that, because I feel like with boys, moms are so lenient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the opposite with me. She was very lenient.
Your sister's older than you?
Yeah, and she would let her go to TJ.
But maybe that's why she was like that with you, because, you know.
But my sister was a good, like, she wasn't a troublemaker. Mm-hmm. It was the opposite for sure. Like, my sister had way more freedom than me.
I guess, like, even me and my little brother, we're 9 years apart, right? So it's low-key completely different, but my mom is a little bit more strict with him in certain areas, like where you at and who are you with and no blah blah blah, right? He still does whatever the fuck he wants. But in his head, he's like, how come you never tell Leslie anything? And how come? But she's like, because she never gave me a reason to. Like, she was always home at the time she had to be. She wasn't out doing la la la, but
yeah, like young dudes are very easily influenced.
Yes. Yeah. That's her scare.
I couldn't go to the schools that my friends went to. I had to go to a different school because she didn't want me
involved
around them. So yeah, we're easily influenced. Like, yeah, let's go do drugs. Fuck it.
Okay, right here. Why not? Yeah. Nah, hell no. In middle school, girls used to fucking drink the the shots, the mini ones in the bathroom. I'm like, girl, we're in middle school. Where's the Kool-Aid at?
The vodka in the water bottles.
Yes, that's what it was. Vodka in the water bottles.
That's
school ain't even hard yet, sis. Like, come on. What the fuck are you
need a shot for?
She's like, mom be stressing me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't even have no real responsibilities.
Crazy.
Yet.
The things we tripped about back then when you're young and then now.
I have a question. When's the first time you guys smoked weed and the first time you got drunk?
I definitely smoked weed. I want to say it was middle school, honestly. I don't think it was elementary. I really don't think so. Drunk? I couldn't tell you, girl.
No?
I was probably like...
Did it start young, though, or not really?
Probably high school, really.
That's kind of...
I think that's not appropriate, but
it's realistic.
Old,
it's realistic.
Right?
Normal.
Right? I think so.
Probably.
You're going to parties and shit.
I never went to school parties because I lived so far away from my school friends.
Too.
So I would just be with my
neighborhood friends.
The first time I got drunk, I was probably like 19 with my cousins, like in a safe environment. And then I've never said this before, but the first time I smoked weed, it was late. I was a club promoter.
What, Jonah?
I was always like, nah, that's not for me. That's not for me. And then I came home drunk, and I had some that one of my friends left, and I drove to 7-Eleven, bought a couple blunts, came home, YouTube, how to roll a blunt.
Oh my God.
Rolled it like
grown man with a beard and shit.
Literally smoked one, and then I was like, I don't feel nothing. So then I did the other one, and then
stuck.
Bro, I just felt super drunk.
Oh,
like like drunk, but then times
add a little bit more sauce.
Everything was kind of like, and then I just knocked out. I woke up and the house smelled like like the smoke.
Yeah,
I was like, that's nasty. Never again, and then never again.
So how old were you?
I can't tolerate weed. Like
I was like 20.
Call me a pussy, but I can't do it. No. Like my body just does not handle weed. Like I have bad anxiety, and I know people say it helps, but for me, it makes it worse.
I think it's whatever you go into, right?
I mean, your environment does play a big part.
No, the mindset.
What you smoke?
The mindset.
Oh, I mean, I guess.
Like if you go into
I could tell myself like you're gonna be good, but I will still trip the fuck out.
And being in like a comfortable environment, yeah. I think the first time I smoked weed, I think it was like either 7th grade or 9th grade.
Damn, that's young.
One of those, but because I had this cousin who she was like pothead extreme, bro, and we would walk home to her house every day after school. And I had never done like anything. I was such like a good girl. I want to say 7th grade, low key, but I can't pinpoint.
Damn, from 7th grade to 20 got crazy.
I know, for real, huh? And yeah, we were walking home and she was like high as fuck all the time. She's like, come on, let's go do it. But she was that cousin that I was scared of.
Oh.
Like she would beat the fuck out of me and like.
You didn't do it?
Anything, bro. She used to literally beat the shit out of me. Like put me in her fucking, between her legs and twist me. I was scared of that girl. So I'm like, fuck it, mama. If I'm gonna have to smoke weed, I'm gonna go smoke some weed. Even if I. So we went to like this canyon close by. And then we went to a park that was across the street. And I remember we both laid down on the basketball court. And I was just like high as fuck, just laying down right there. After that, I didn't do it for like 5 years, 6 years, until I got with my baby daddy. And then drinking, I think I was like 19.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty late, I
feel like. It is kind of late, yeah.
It was the first time I even tried it.
Oh, bro?
Wow.
Yeah. And it was in Vegas for a soccer tournament. I got drunk. I was
gonna say, your first time, did you get fucked up?
Yeah, I got fucked up and I still had to play soccer the next day.
Oh, I used to like tell my cousins, because all my cousins are like alcoholics, and I'd be like, nah, I'm going to be that one cousin that never drink. I'm never drinking. And then I got older, I was like, let me see what this is about. Mm-hmm. And then shit.
Look at you now.
Fucking alcohol. No.
Going to AA meetings.
I don't have like an addiction. Like, seriously, like we have a bunch of alcohol. It could sit there. I never come home like I need a fucking
crave a beer or something.
Never. Or sometimes my boys go out. I'll have water. They're like, you're not gonna have a drink. Sometimes I just don't feel like. I could pass on a drink. For sure, easy.
Sorry, we're distracted by
the burnouts.
The hood rats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you want to tell us your labor and delivery story?
Sure.
Okay.
So. A tale as old as time. No, I was 41 weeks. So I went all the way to 41.
Is it 40 normal?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 40? Mm-hmm. I thought it was, I guess, yeah. 40 is full term.
38 to 40 is considered full term, but 40 is like the full term.
So they had planned, I was going to get induced. And
what does induced mean?
I know what that is.
Okay. Yeah, do labor for you pretty much. They start it for you. So, they were telling me all the different ways you can get induced. You haven't gotten induced, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so they were telling me all the different ways. Yeah, they have like it's called like the Foley balloon, which is pretty much a balloon up your gooch, and they blow it up so it rubs on your cervix and it like dilates you. Yeah. So they had that. They had what is it? Pitocin. Yeah. So they were telling me all these things. I'm like, dude, all of those sound fucking horrible. Like, can I just not do that? So I was already in like the triage waiting for them to do this. They were giving me my options. I was thinking about it. I was shaking so bad. And I was actively having contractions.
But were you gonna get induced because you were already 41 weeks and he was just not coming?
He was not coming out. Yeah, I was 41, like almost going on 42. So they're like, we got to get this motherfucker out. You know,
I heard
like,
his ghetto out there. I'm good, bro.
No, he was comfortable.
Better come out as a full grown toddler,
fucking paying bills and shit. Like, yeah, no.
I was like a couple weeks late. I was supposed to be born in September. Yeah.
My son was technically he was supposed to be born April 24th. I think that was my due date initially, and he wasn't born until May 2nd. So, but anyways, yeah. He was
happy birthday!
Yeah, his birthday just passed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I was in the triage, and I was having contractions, and I didn't feel anything, mind you. I didn't feel any of these contractions, and the nurse is looking at the screen, and she's like, "You don't feel that?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "You're having a really big contraction right now." I'm like, "No, like I don't feel anything. I just felt like my stomach tightened a little bit, you know."
But you don't feel the pain.
Kind of like a cramp?
No, not even really. Damn. It just felt like my stomach just like
tense.
Yeah, like it's hard to. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Yeah, you're having a really high one," and she kept looking at the screen. And then looking at the other screen and looking at the screen. So I'm like, okay, something's going on. You know, she just don't want to say shit. She don't want to scare me. But then she told me, she was like, yeah, the baby's heart rate is dropping with every contraction. So she was like, we're most likely going to have to do an emergency C-section. I'm like, fuck. Like, that's the last thing I wanted. You know, you do all this prepping and shit. You're like, okay, I'm going to have a natural birth. And
yeah, that's what you hope for.
Yeah, you do. And, you know, I don't know. You plan not to tear. You hope not to tear and shit. That's what I was thinking about.
You plan not to shit.
Like, come on, that too.
Bro, I was so scared. I do not want to take a shit.
Like, I was worried about the wrong things.
While you're pushing, bro, se te sale toda la caca.
It happened to my sister.
Oh, no, I mean, I feel like that's
it's natural.
It's normal, right? That's how you know you're pushing.
And they actually prefer it.
Right? That's how you know you're pushing, right?
But fuck no. The doctor will lay out dead if I took a shit.
But if you had like hot Cheetos before,
whatever.
Well, that's the thing too. When I got induced, they told me,
it's like I had just had hot Cheetos with chamoy.
Please, can we wait? Can we put it off another day? No. So they told me, they said, eat before you come in because it's going to be a long process. They thought. And so yeah, they decided on the emergency C-section. Everything was like so quick. Everything was like rushed. I felt like I was in a movie. And so they were like, okay, we're going to go get the operation room ready, Like, I'm fucking freaking out, dude. My mom's there. My mom's crying. I'm like, why are you crying, girl? Like, you're just making things worse, you know? Why are you crying? You ain't the one that's got to be cut open. But anyways, so yeah, they give me the C-section. Mind you, I'm shaking so fucking bad. Like, it was a mix of my nerves.
It just naturally,
cold.
Honestly.
It was so cold in there, too. And then, you know, they give me the... It's not the epidural. They give you a different one when it's a C-section. I can't remember what it was called.
Are you conscious during this?
Yes.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So
as they like.
Well, you're awake.
Oh shit.
You're
awake, but you don't feel shit here down.
You don't feel it. The one thing I did feel though is when they were actually taking my baby out. Like I felt a whole bunch of pressure. It was really gross. It was really gross. But
Chat.
Yeah, it was not.
I'm sorry, Chad, but look here, they need to know.
No, yeah, be prepared for it because, like I said, you know, you go into it thinking you're gonna have a natural birth. That's not always the case. So, yeah. After all of this happened, like I kind of felt delirious after. Is that the word, delirious? Yeah, they just carried me into the little recovery room, and they're trying to get me to breastfeed. I'm like,
you what still am feel I doing, nothing,
bro? Yeah, like I was numb as fuck. And then
it's so much, bro, in 1-2 days,
dude.
Did they stitch you like immediately after?
Yeah. Oh. They can't leave you open, fucking guts on the table. They stitch you up real good.
Hold your baby.
Yeah. And my son wasn't crying either when he came out. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that was the point of the story. His umbilical cord was wrapped around his body.
Oh, that's why mine was wrapped around my neck.
Their neck, yeah, that's usually what it is.
They had to like go in there like twisting around.
That was one of my worst fears, being pregnant. Like it was scary as fuck.
Having a okay, I don't even want to say.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. But yeah, so he came out, little stubborn ass. And I just was like hot. I fucking threw up because the medicine. Like it was just terrible.
And recovery for the C-section was a lot. It was hard.
I honestly feel like I didn't baby myself, you know, so I got up and I was walking up and down the stairs because I wanted to heal fast, you know. But I mean, not really.
You got it.
I got it. I mean, it definitely did affect me like now because I mean, even you said, mentally? You know, No, like just physically, like you have no muscles, no core muscles.
Oh no,
because they slice them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
slice
them up. So
just in general,
yeah, literally.
So. I had no core string.
But
she's always tripping about the mom pooch.
Yeah.
And I had this girl, and she's a stripper, and she has a crazy mom pooch.
Really?
And she says that they fucking love it.
Really? She
says the guys fucking love it. And she embraces it, like posts all her pictures. And of course there's dudes in there like, oh, it's fucking nasty.
Yeah,
she's like, please, at the strip club, they fucking love
that
this
shit up. That's crazy.
Yeah, and she's like, so she was on like, ladies, if you have it, these fucking guys love this shit. And
okay, well now we don't.
I don't think guys, we don't care. Like I think
it's on
at the end of the day, no, we understand. Like
we know exactly.
It comes from having a baby. It's not like
I think too. It's just fucking social media, bro. Like you see these perfect bodies, and you're ashamed that you have.
Have you ever seen like a girl that has like a flat stomach and she has kids, and you're like, bitch?
Yeah, I'm like, where?
Yeah, I know.
But it's under the high waisted jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
It makes you.
Guys don't give a fuck about that. Like or stretch marks.
Mm-hmm. I luckily never really got any, but
on my stomach I did.
So they tell a story,
right?
The stripes of a tiger.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they're kind of cute, really.
True.
Yeah, embrace them, ladies. Guys don't care. We like them.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We draw on them. Or like,
men have stretch marks too.
Yeah,
true. Once they want to get their big biceps,
you can even get stretch marks from working out. Yeah. You know, like I don't know. They're natural.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever worried about stretch marks. Yeah. It's just my belly button, like.
Oh, mine is so ugly now. Shrunk. I hate my belly button.
It's like a thing, huh? It's crazy.
I hate my belly button.
That sucks.
I had it because I had it pierced too, though.
But if it
was, no, I didn't.
But if it wasn't for like social media and like what guys see in there, and then they see yours how it's different, it probably wouldn't be a thing.
I believe so.
Oh, for sure.
I think everybody would just love themselves for how they are.
Yeah.
Because we like literally we see like perfect bikini pictures, like nice flat. You're like, welcome your zone, like.
But not even that, like. A lot of the tummy tuck belly buttons and BBL belly buttons.
They look like fucking drywall.
They don't look good.
You ever see patched up drywall?
And then when
you could tell, like there used to be a hole here. Like you think you did a good job, but we could tell.
Yeah,
that's what I think of like the BBL bellies. Like
that's what they look like. Like hella.
I've never seen one where it's like, oh, you didn't get one? That's crazy. Yeah. No, it's like you gotta fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, cool if you want to rock it like that, but you're not fooling nobody.
Yeah, with the stomach.
I think a natural one would just be.
Just better. All around.
Better. I just put my old one back, dude. What the fuck?
For real.
What do they do with it?
Why'd you make me a new one?
What do they do with it?
I don't know. I think since they cut it a little bit, they kind of like attach
it. Pull the skin, cut it.
So it's your original belly button, just like
it is.
No, they make a new one.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they just like put it right here.
You're stupid.
Tighten it.
I'll hold this.
Cut that off. All right, put it back. Just like a little lid.
A new one. New shit.
That's gross.
Have you ever thought about surgeries?
I have.
We talk about this all the time.
Yeah, I have.
Just
definitely.
Like all the different shit we would do.
I think if I were to get anything, it would be lipo, just because I feel like that's the least invasive.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
That shit looks painful as fuck.
Yeah,
it'd be ramming the fucking.
That saw, huh?
Yeah.
And you're awake sometimes.
I think I would rather be awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
scared
of anesthesia.
To go under.
Yeah, anesthesia.
Yeah. That's terrifying.
It's scary.
Never wake up.
Exactly, and that's my fear.
Some guy got tattooed. You ever seen that new shit, the tattooing, where they put him to sleep?
Put a sleep
and like a bunch of different tattoo artists will do like their whole back in one sitting, so they don't feel pain and they die. This one dude died from being under anesthesia.
That's so crazy.
To get a tattoo, no mames.
Never that serious.
Do it in pieces, bro.
Yeah, get your fucking little numbing cream if you have to, pussy.
If you want to be a bitch, yeah.
I mean, if you have to go that far, you shouldn't even be getting a tattoo on your back, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Or that many at once, yeah.
Yeah, let's piece it out. Like, what's the rush? You want to look cool by the summer and shit? Chill out. You'll be getting it done in the winter anyway.
For real. Just
we're trying to save up a little GoFundMe for Leslie get the
BBL.
I'll donate.
I'll donate. Nah.
Yeah, really?
No, I wouldn't do it.
I was like, girl, you ain't never said that before.
No, I've always said I wouldn't. I'll just stick with my flat ass.
And I mean, you could work for it.
Yeah, I've been trying, babes. I'm on like year 3.
No, hello.
But
yeah.
Takes time.
It takes time and discipline.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. And genetics is like a huge
plays a huge part. It does play a huge part.
Oh, but you know what it is? My family from Sinaloa, my dad's side, bro, they're all built like that. Hourglass. I don't know what the fuck they give me. I'm built like their foot.
Stupid.
Fuck.
He said it skipped the generation.
It has to be something like in the food we eat and shit like
their
that.
water over there.
Yeah, because like all my cousins in Mexico, all of them, they're all like 5'3",
Built
5'5".
huh?
No, they're short.
Oh.
And every time they see me, like, are you sure your dad is your dad? I was like, bro, I think it's just what we consume over here is different.
Yeah, we got all the
hormones and shit.
True.
Making y'all a little flatties.
Flatties, for real.
Pancakes. Hey, we're working on it.
We're trying. We're trying. At least we don't give up. What helps you?
I gave up like 3 times.
What do you think
this
helps
year.
you stay motivated?
Being a mom? Is that your question?
In the gym or like what?
Yeah, in the
or anything. Just
all around, but in the gym, just getting up, bitch, like doing shit.
I mean, just knowing that I have to. I have no fucking choice. You know, life's gonna keep going. You could be sad. You could be fucking depressed. You could be heartbroken. Life's gonna keep going.
You gotta keep going.
I feel bad when I don't go. Like my day's low key ruined.
I kind of do too.
And then I see like social media, somebody posts them at the gym. I'm like, oh, you lazy fuck.
But then you tell yourself like, okay, bitch, tomorrow, dale.
We're in there. Like that day, Leslie went 2 times in one day. I was like,
damn, she was going through, you know.
I was going
through. She needed a hug.
Yeah, she was.
But she went to the gym twice.
But sometimes, so she doesn't like going to the gym by herself, right? So she'll text me like, are you going? And sometimes I'm like, yeah, like I'll go. But then all of a sudden, like plans change, and I'm like, hey, sorry, I'm not gonna make it. But I'm like, but you go, because knowing her, she'd just be like, all right, fuck it. I'll just won't go either.
She's all God's plan.
My head hurts anyways. I didn't eat dinner last night.
I love going by myself too.
Really?
I enjoy going by myself.
I talk to myself, you know, talk to the realest one I know.
I just like listening to music.
I kind of do.
It depends. Like sometimes
I get dark.
Yeah.
With my music selection.
Yeah.
There's this song.
Sad shit, huh?
Yeah. There's a song by Biggie Smalls. It's called Suicidal Thoughts.
Oh.
That song is nuts. Like if you listen to it, it's fucking crazy. But I don't know why. Like it fuels me.
It's realistic.
Is that the one where he's like, I'm a fucking piece of shit? Can't you tell? Yeah. That one is pretty dark.
That's how you be feeling, Unc?
Sometimes, yeah.
What makes you feel that way?
Are you good?
I don't know. Sometimes life would be too much. And then I listen to it because it's like, it's never that deep. Whatever my problems are, it's never this deep. So it kind of like, it helps me be like a perspective of like, wow, yes, I'm going through something. Though. I feel like it's heavy. I've never had these thoughts.
Yeah,
that's fact.
But the way he does it artistically, I enjoy it, and I can be like, damn, I've never had that thought to be like, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I can't wait to die.
Yeah,
I've never had that thought, so I'm like, all right, dude,
stand up.
What the fuck are we? What are we like complaining about?
Yeah,
it's always some stupid shit that our little fucking first world problems.
Yep,
that's what I mean. You can complain, but tomorrow, baby, wake up. Yeah. Get up and go.
And that's the thing, like there's always somebody who has it worse. You know, you could be fucking dead. Yeah. You woke up, you woke up. Be grateful for that.
Did you guys see that big ass accident that happened on the 805? I drove by it.
I actually knew somebody who was
involved in it?
Yeah.
Damn,
he's good. He's good.
Okay.
I don't know the story. Like what?
It was a drunk driver.
Oh.
But I drove by. I was like, traffic on a Saturday? What the fuck? And I saw all the cars on top of each other.
The other way.
I was going the other way. And I drive all day. And I was like, damn, bro, like that literally could
be you.
Can happen to me one day where I just don't come home and shit.
I feel like seeing an accident like makes you like really lock in, like, okay, fuck, you know, that could have been me.
I was like, what?
Anyways, next song. Okay, for me, I just be scared after, you know, like I don't know. It just like you said, it could have been you.
It's even like when you're like you almost got in an accident and now all of a sudden you turn down the music and you're
focused.
You don't even look at the person.
You never look at your phone again. Yeah.
Speed limit though.
Yeah, speed limit for sure.
I mean, and like, do you guys believe that? I think it's called like the burnt toast theory or some shit.
Yeah,
like, right?
The angel thing.
Like if you're late, if you wake up late, your alarm doesn't go off.
About?
Yeah, I really believe that shit. I really do.
I told her a story about that because I used to live up north, and then I came home one day, but by train, and the train was ahead of schedule. Like I got to LA like 2 hours ahead of schedule, and I was like, dude, I can't wait to get home. And it was leaving LA, and some dude jumped in front of the tracks and to kill himself, and so they had to back out, and they were like, it's gonna be a minute because they had to like investigate, clean up. To the point where we had to get off.
Wait, it happened though? The guy.
Yeah.
That's shit.
So we had to get off, get on buses, and we had to go around. But we ended up having to go around because there was a mudslide on that same track. So if we would have kept going, we would have got hit by the mudslide and derailed the train. So to this day, I was like, that guy, he took his life, but he saved like a bunch of us. So we had to go all the way. It took me like 8 hours from LA to get home.
Oh damn!
I always look at it as
for
like
a reason.
Yeah.
In the moment, it sucked because it's like, fuck, man, I wanted to get home. I'm fucking tired, but I'm here. So
that's how you have to see shit, though. You have to like really just be wise about things and
take everything with a grain of salt. You know,
like life is never that serious, even if it is something serious.
I always look
if
for
that makes sense, but
the silver lining and everything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
That's fact.
Even like bad situations. I've said it before. Same. If anything bad happens to me, it's karma, and I probably deserved it. Or it's
for a reason,
and I have to keep pushing. Mm-hmm. Like if I something happened, I'm like, I deserve that. I did something at one point that earned this. Brush it off. We got to keep going.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way actually.
I mean,
that's just how I am.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never done nothing bad. Why am I getting somebody else's karma?
It could be your karma.
Nah.
You ain't perfect.
I am. Just kidding.
No, and it just could be because, like, for instance, like I'm gonna put myself on the spot here, but so I got laid off from my job in October. I had a really good job, great pay, it was amazing, and so they laid me off. And then ever since then, I've been in real estate, but ever since then, I've been trying to look for a job, and I'm like, okay, you know, maybe these jobs aren't working out for a reason. Maybe I got laid off for a reason, you know. Because I was going to try to do both real estate and what I was doing. But I was like, maybe I got laid off. God's trying to tell me to focus on real estate, you know? And then, so this is crazy to say, but I was on a real estate team and they let me go. My mom was like, how do you get fired from a job that you don't even get paid? I'm like, girl, yeah, you're right. But same thing. I took it with a grain of salt. Like, maybe it's for a reason. Yeah. You know?
Because you do have two options. You can sit there and mope about it and like, fuck, man, why me? Mm-hmm. I'm the victim. Or you can be like, hey, fuck it.
Next. What's next?
Exactly.
Let's go with what we got.
Fun. Yeah.
That's how you have to see things for sure.
It really is builds down to like in life for everything. It's like you can either fucking cry about it.
Yep.
Or
get the fuck up.
And I do know negative people like that. Like, oh my God, there's always bad things happening.
Yes, that's what I hate. Like, oh, why is this happening? Like, somebody's probably doing witchcraft and then somebody's wishing bad upon me.
That's my mindset when I say I probably deserved it. And I keep pushing because it kind of like makes me like closure around whatever it was. Like, even if it's the smallest thing, but like, all right, whatever. Like, yeah.
But it's you accepting it. Yeah. People don't accept it. They'll really just go with like, it's somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
They never want to take
take accountability.
You
but
motherfuckers.
It's all for a reason.
Yeah, it is.
Trust
what do they
the process.
Rejection is redirection. Yeah.
It really is though.
Big time.
Are you still doing real estate?
Yeah. No, some people like it though, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
To each their
Not everything is for you.
That was their plan.
I tried it.
You had to be there while they're in school.
He did it for the plot. He did it for the plot.
And then once they fired you, now they're ready for the person who...
I do a lot for the plot actually.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You're a for the plot kind of guy?
For sure. Like in every aspect of life.
I mean, like you said, what's the worst that can happen? You know?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
It's a good thing. In some cases.
Yeah. It could be bad. Yeah. I know how to limit it.
I think I was for a little bit, and then I realized the plot wasn't it.
Yeah, I tried to do it for the plot.
Yeah. The plot did me.
I only do it if the plot's affecting me. Like never if it affects anybody else. Mm. There's I have my limits.
Yeah, there's a line.
I don't want to hurt nobody else, but if it affects me, it's like whatever.
Would you ever date anyone that I think you already answered that, but you would never date someone that has kids?
Again?
Well, I know you're happily married, but
I know, but
he said he did, remember?
I did, yeah. But would I again?
Okay. I guess once you already did it, then you would know, but
I don't know. I want to say no just because I dealt with like the horrible baby daddy. Like I didn't get like the chill, like, oh, like
let's all go to SeaWorld together.
I didn't get like we're cool co-parenting. I got like the toxic piece of shit baby daddy. So I would have that like, fuck, dude, I'd have to, how y'all? I want to see y'all interact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Do you think baby mamas and baby daddies, like they'll always have that, Or do you think it depends on the situation?
It depends because
I'm not asking for me, okay?
But like that situation, I knew that was like dead.
Yeah,
there was no way they would
between them.
Yeah, between them, there was no way. But there's a saying in Spanish, "On the fuego hubo ceniza queda." Like there's always going to be a little bit of ash wherever there is a fire. So maybe, and then that depends on why they split up. Like
yeah, is a big part.
That's another thing you got to take into account. Like, damn, they might get back, you know?
They might be in love while you're right there sitting.
So, like, is it better for them to hate each other or like each other? You know, because you're saying if they're cool, they might get back together.
It's like if I was dating a girl with a kid, if the baby daddy had a girl, I'd be like, okay. You know,
okay, like he moved on.
Or did he?
Right? I'm gonna go pick up the kids and y'all fucking.
Have you seen that? I just seen this TikTok where it was like the baby daddy asked for a picture of the kid and the girl.
That's me as fuck. No shit I would do.
Shit like that. There has to be boundaries and respect for each other.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if they're in a new relationship or whatever it is.
Because y'all be doing shit like that. Like, oh, you want your kid? Like,
I've never done that.
In your bra holding the baby.
Who's y'all? Because it ain't me. Where's she at?
That's messy.
Shit like that. So it makes it, for me, I'd be like, I don't know.
You'd rather just not.
Probably not, yeah.
Would you ever date a baby daddy?
No.
How dare you?
No.
At all? No. I'd be the same way. Like, I have to know the circumstances down to the T.
I just have trust issues, so I just don't know. Like, you guys could be acting like you hate each other, but who knows what you guys are really
What if they're like
about.
that toxic couple that, fuck you, but then they're fucking at the end of the night.
Like Baby Boy? Yeah. Exactly.
Jody.
Yeah.
Who?
You haven't watched Baby Boy?
No.
Girl, go home and watch Baby Boy. That's your homework.
Do you know who DMX is?
Do I know who DMX is? Yeah.
You don't know who DMX is?
We gotta culture you, girl.
She's
I know who DMX
swine.
is.
Now.
Look, no. There's so many songs that I know and I don't know who the artist is. I just know the songs.
So they gave me that DMX candle.
This is like the fifth time he burned me out, chat.
And she was with me when they gave it to me.
So
I was like, oh, this is hard as fuck. She's like, who's DMX? And me and the guy both were like, what?
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
I know who he is, okay?
You've never seen Baby Boy?
No.
Okay.
It's on Netflix?
Probably.
Look, I was a macho girl for a lot of my life, all right?
After you see that, you're going to be like, you know what? My relationship ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad...
It's toxic as fuck, bro.
So it's on Netflix?
I don't know.
It should be. It should be
Probably.
somewhere.
It's a classic movie.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I gotta go look for it. Baby Boy.
Come on, Jody.
Tyrese. You know Tyrese is, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Chill.
Oh my God.
Leave.
I was like, yeah.
I'm asking you guys some Mexican shit. A ver.
Go ahead.
Count me out.
Like, nah.
I mean, I might know.
Let's see.
Zacatecas, girl, don't forget.
She said, don't play. Zacatecas.
That's funny.
What do you think is your guys' love language?
Ooh.
All of them.
Great answer.
All of them.
She's like, I'm perfect.
I think my main one is probably...
But what's the one that you want?
The one that you offer and the one that you would like to receive.
I think the one I offer is the one I would like to receive. So acts of service. Really, I think that's mine.
I agree.
Right?
Same?
It's because for me, like, words of affirmation and acts of service kind of like tie in.
Yeah.
Because I don't need you to be like, you're beautiful every day, but
which
like...
I know.
Because
I know.
You're not. Oh, my bad. Not every day. I mean, every day we got a little feita day.
Cut the cameras.
Did he just call me feita on camera?
No, I'm saying like...
That's crazy.
You gonna do a co-host like that?
Yeah,
Oh.
She's always roasting me.
Last episode I said we was twinning them.
I'm playing.
Hey, we don't always have good days.
We don't always have good days.
I'll say it. I'll be the first to say
Look, every single thing I've seen Leslie, she's looked amazing.
Don't try to take me back now.
Hair on point.
Shut up. What time you called me out because I didn't run out of gel, you said.
Dang, really?
I'm playing.
I just didn't have gel that morning. And I had a slick back.
That's like, look, if I don't make fun of you, I don't fuck with you. That's like my
that's our love.
It's my love language is people. If I don't joke with you,
that is your
just
love language.
know I don't fuck with you. If I don't joke with you or roast you a little bit, I don't fuck with you because at that point it's like I don't want you to feel comfortable doing it to me because I don't like you. But if I do it, it's because I fuck with you. Like I feel like we twinning them.
Honestly, during the week though, shit, I look crazy.
Yeah. It's cool.
Catch me on the weekend though.
Catch me on the weekend. You guys are moms.
And it's like, it's a lot of work to keep your nails done, keep your lashes done, keep your makeup done. Like that's a lot of work. Mm-hmm. Keep your hair done.
Everything.
Like, I know.
It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. Mm-hmm. And it's like I don't even go anywhere.
Yeah,
I get a haircut every week. And my barber's like, where you going tonight? I was like, home, dude, what the fuck?
Nowhere.
I don't like looking dusty.
Is that like standard? I thought it was like every 2 weeks.
For me, it's every week.
Some people do every week, but
I do it because of the gray hair. They start to pop out kind of crazy. Like Thursday, Friday, I'm like, oh, I'm almost there.
For real.
Yeah, no.
At one time I was at Walmart. This girl at the register, she's like, oh, I don't know what she's like. Are you ready, sir? And I was like, sir.
She's like, do you have a senior
She called me like on a Thursday, like without a cut. I was like, I'm coming back tomorrow, girl. Like, you not calling me sir. That's crazy.
That's me when they call me senora.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
people call you
senora.
My mom calls everybody niña. And some people get.
That's okay, right?
It depends. I think also not where you're from, but for some people that is their like, that's their version of saying mija.
Yeah.
Or like.
But she does it because they're younger than me. So to me, son niña, like they're young.
I mean,
but
what
some
does
people
that
take it like offensive.
What is it? It translates to girl, right?
Yeah, but it could be like little girl.
Yeah.
It could little girl you.
Like son you.
Yeah.
If she went like this, it'd be crazy. So niña.
Hey, niña.
Mocosa. That'd be crazy. Mocosa.
Hella crazy. Mocosa, like
boogery. You know those kids that got boogers
like
all over?
dirty, like.
Oh my God. Yeah, no.
Like a little
raggedy.
A rug rat.
Damn.
Yeah.
World just gets worse.
Like, come on. Bring, what else?
What else?
If some lady calls you a mocosa, it'd be like,
yeah, it's outside, lady. I'm sorry, doña.
You trying to run this thing?
Doña? Doesn't that mean like old lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's offensive too.
Doña.
Ceñito.
Yeah, doña.
That's another version.
You guys are putting me on all the vocab.
I called this
come out
lady.
speaking Spanish.
I called this lady a tia once, and we kind of worked together. The whole day she was mad at me. So why you fucking call me a tia? I was like, ma'am.
You're pretty much
what would you want me to call you?
Like,
Prima.
You up there?
Hermana.
She was like, well,
people
like,
even find it weird that I call him Unc. They're like, damn, Unc.
I think it's funny.
But like he low-key is Unc to me, and I give little sister vibes.
No, I don't care.
That
The first time I was like, Unc, that's crazy because nobody's ever called me that. Like my niece is your age.
Oh shit! So you're Unc for real?
I'm Unc.
Literally.
So then when I was like, hey, why am I tripping? I am Unc. Fuck it.
But I mean it more in like that
Playful,
relationship.
Yeah.
Not
somebody said like, he's Unc and my auntie.
Oh yeah, I did.
And I commented, but it didn't pop up. But I put
the comments were being a little funky.
I put she calls me Unc because I don't want her scaring the hoes.
So that it's recognized, and that's literally how it came about.
Yeah,
because we were at the gym for the first time, and we were together, and like potential hoes, we can't scare them away because you never know. So I'd be like, all right, Unc, and he's like, all right, little sis, you got it. Hella loud.
But I was loud. I was like, little sis,
Unc, pass me the dumbbell.
Sis, in case the mamas are watching
or listening. Yeah.
Now that's funny. I like that.
And then it just kind of became our thing.
Yeah, I don't trip out because. Like it's cool, whatever. Like
yeah,
what are you gonna do? Don't call me Unc.
Yeah,
don't take it personal.
I'm gonna get all mad in my gray hairs and shit.
So what's your love language? Back to our conversation.
I don't want to like say like I'm a people pleaser, but I like doing shit for people.
So acts of service.
Acts of service, yeah. Well, I also like whatever they like. Like I don't mind doing it.
Are you guys physical touch kind of people?
Nope.
I have ADHD, and sometimes. I was just showing her a video, like, sometimes she'll come and hug me, and I'm busy doing something. I'm like, bro.
Breathe.
Back the fuck up.
Leave me. Like, she's like, you don't want me? I was like, babe, I'm doing something, please. Right now. Like, I'm trying to focus on something, and you're, like, trying to be playful. But, yeah, nah.
Does it make her feel some kind of
Sometimes. But then I'll be like, babe, I'm just.
My bad, shorty.
Come back.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, though, I didn't grow up in a household with a lot of hugs, like physical, touch. So I don't know.
I do feel.
And I think I just get overstimulated really fast.
That's what it is. Yeah.
And I feel mean sometimes, and my son, dude, his love language is definitely
that's a boy
touch.
thing.
Oh my God, like he'll be squeezing my arm, like he has to be touching me
one way or another.
And sometimes I'm just like,
especially when they're like breathing right here. I'm like,
breath
bro,
beyond 10, like crust in his eyes.
Their breath would be stinking, bro.
Like that fucking berry toothpaste.
Yes,
no, bitch, you need that real shit.
You need the Colgate mint for real,
because your breath is kicking.
Yeah,
I didn't grow up in a touchy household either.
So do you think that's why you are the way you are? I think that plays a part. Really.
It could, but like I didn't grow up with physical touch either. But I like to. I
think it could.
It depends with who. Like with my kids, I am very lovey, but like with my mom, we don't really hug.
Yeah,
and like with my partner, I'd be more physical touch.
Yeah,
me all around. Like I
I think I have like my moments where sometimes I'm in the mood for it, and then sometimes if I'm busy, I'm like,
nobody touch me right now.
Oh, swing on you. I hate when like people that sit on the same side in booths. Boy, if you don't give me some fucking space right now, we are fighting, bro.
Sit across.
I'm very
elbows touching and
I
shit.
need space. I need time alone. Like that's huge for me. Like leave me alone.
Yeah, that's one thing for me too. Is like if I'm eating, don't touch me. Like, don't touch me at all. But especially when I'm
sleeping, bro.
Food aggression and
when
shit.
I'm barely falling asleep, and then my kids start like asking me questions, or even if they're playing with the toy, and I feel so fucked up because like I'll leave them playing, and I know that we're good, right? Also, I don't fall into deep sleep, but if I hear a sound that's like irking me, I'd be like, everyone shut the fuck up.
And we just talked about this too. Remember at the beach, fucking kids, like you'll say something and they'll repeat exactly what you just said. Go get your jacket. Get my jacket? Yes, get your jacket.
That's exactly what I just said. But they're only kids.
They're babies. They're little babies.
My niece is like that. She's very like, oh, Jonathan. Like, and then
you're like, not too much.
Yeah, I don't know. And you would think like growing up in a household that you didn't have it, you would want it. But
we're just so used to not.
Like, I'm good. Yeah. Dap me up, bro. We don't need a hug, you know? Like, I don't know. That's just me though.
What's your love language?
I'm big dog, bro. You ain't
gotta...
No, my love language, I think it's also acts of service. Both ways.
Yeah.
Wait, I did say it. I did say because it was like words of affirmation. What did I say? What are the other ones?
Gift giving.
Physical touch. Okay.
That's my girls.
I think I
like to give more than I do receive.
My girls are fucking gift, receive and give is her language.
Oh.
But it goes down, like I think a lot of people, like I don't want to say my relationship is perfect. You got to find like the love languages that match. Or that you're okay doing for them.
Like if you don't like physical touch, but your man likes being under your fucking neck, it ain't gonna work out, shorty.
Because you're just gonna hurt his feelings.
And it's not even personal.
And then he's never gonna want to hug you again. And now
or if
you're
you
mad.
like getting gifts and your man's like a cheap ass, he's like never buying you gifts. Like it has to.
Do you pay attention to gifts?
Like gifts I'm receiving?
Yeah, like I don't know how to say it. Price, I guess.
Oh,
like you care about
like materialistic.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say.
Honestly, like I would rather have something
meaningful
from the heart. Yeah, really, it doesn't have to cost that much. Just the fact that you even thought about me in the first place. Really,
I like expensive shoes. So.
Well, of course, yeah, but you know.
No, I'm easy though, because I don't like a lot of things. Like I don't need you to buy me like a lot of random shit.
Yeah,
I'm very like. It's very easy to pick for me.
And like you pick right, because if you pick wrong, then you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
And I think for me too is like, if I want something, I'm most likely just going to get it myself.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, me too. I'm not really big on materials.
I'm okay with spending like a lot of money on her. No issue. But if it was for me, I'd be like, nah, I don't need it.
You'd think twice?
I'm always like, nah, it's cool. I could do without it. Like, nah, it's way too much money for that. But if it's for her, it's like, oh, it's not that bad. Whatever.
But do you care about high-end stuff or no?
Nah.
Besides like shoes that could
literally
be
my only vices is shoes. Like nothing I don't care about.
Me either. I don't care about brands. Like Coach purse is probably the most I would do.
I
wouldn't want to spend like $1,500 on a bag.
See, like, but would you spend that on your partner?
Probably.
Really?
So what we have, it's the same. So like, for me, I wouldn't spend that. But to see her happy with like a nice thing, I don't mind buying it.
That's the thing though, like I would buy it, no me pesa, like it's not that I'm trying to be stingy, it's just in my head I'm like it's not needed though. Like why are we spending $1,500 on some shit that we could probably spend like $300 on something?
$1,500 is a vacation, you know?
That's what I'm saying, girl. That's rent.
That's why we don't go to Disneyland.
Half a rent.
Because Disneyland's pricey. Plus whatever you spend there, I was like, babe, that's literally like a couple flights.
Yeah.
True.
What we doing? We can
and
go
then the
visit.
Food is like trash.
We can go visit a new city we haven't been to instead of going to Disney.
I do like Disney though. I will say.
You're a Disney adult?
No.
I like California Adventures.
Because you like to drink.
No. I just like more of the Cars kids? Land.
I feel like there's not really much at Cali, right?
It's not the same, obviously, but it's more like Rides. I don't know if that
like
makes
adult
sense.
rides.
Yeah,
not so much kids rides.
Kids, fuck them kids. She
Fuck
said.
them kids.
Yeah.
Nah, just what they have over there, like Monsters Inc., Cars, Toy Story.
So
I like that. Pixar. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I grew up on those movies, so I can understand that.
My kids too.
Yeah.
Obviously, they like Disney, the parade, and all that, but they're more into the Pixar stuff.
Dude, I hate all that shit.
Really?
Like, you put me in a small world, I want to like shoot my brains out. Then I play Biggie Smalls, and I'm like, nah, yeah, I feel it.
I
feel it, Biggie.
Yeah, no, I don't. I like Pixar. Like Monsters Inc. was my movie as a kid. Like that was my shit. My son likes Toy Story. I kind of forced it on him though.
It'd be like that. That's me.
His thing was Moana.
Really?
Loved Moana.
Moana's a little cutie though, you know.
That's probably why he liked it. Really, my son's a little flirt.
He likes himself a little islander.
He likes the curly hair.
I went to Hawaii and we went to a luau. I went with my girl too. I was looking at the luau girl. I was like, wifey?
Wow.
She can move it like that?
She was just hella pretty.
They move their hips
crazy.
Their hips don't lie for
sure. I'm just like, how do you even do that?
For real.
Have me second guessing.
I want to ask, are you like a chisme girl?
Like, do I like to get it?
Yeah, of course. Everybody likes it.
Yeah, of course.
Me
and Leslie ain't friends for nothing.
So we be like, bitch, I have tea.
The first time she was on here, I was like, how do I ask for like this? It's
all
always,
the chisme.
I'm always with guess then, because now it's different, but I'd always try to like, in my head, I'm like, okay, how can I sneak in this?
Break them,
How can I like ask without asking? Mm-hmm. And with Leslie at one point, she was just like, oh, you like the cheese? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. Fuck, man.
I'm like, just be straight up, bro. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
No, yeah. I feel like a lot of people trust me with their tea, so.
Yeah, that's what. Also, when people say, are you chismosa? Hell yeah, I'm chismosa, because I like to know the chisme, but not chismosa where I'm going to go
spread it
and cause problems.
Yeah.
I'll do it if the people don't mean shit to me. Like if we get a chisme submission, I'm gonna go share it.
Yeah, I mean they shared it for a reason,
right? Too. But if it's like this is how I break it down. If I know two friends and it's between them two, I won't tell one that I know.
Yes, I'm big on that too.
Because I don't want it to come back around. So it's like, look, thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me. They'll never know that I know their own shit.
Yeah.
Because it causes problems and you don't need that shit.
That's how I am too, for sure. Yeah. Unless it's something where it's like I can say something to just like, all right, you guys can figure it out without burning each other out, if that makes sense. Like I'll say a little.
I won't even help. I could die with the lie and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I can't.
Because then it causes problems and I'm like, yo, I mean.
My name's Ben and I ain't in it.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, I don't say it.
So should we get into the chisme?
Speaking of, huh?
No.
Jona, drop that shit. You want to read yours first?
Jona, drop the boop bop ba doop bop right here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Grab your popcorn because I have the latest juicy gossip on.
I know something you don't know.
Okay. I remember talking to this guy 2 weeks into talking. He's like, I have something to tell you. I actually have a kid.
That's what's up.
I'm like, oh, I mean, it's cool. A few days passed by. He's like, actually, can I tell you something else? I actually have 3 kids. I'm like, oh, well, why did you lie? Whatever. Still talked, but kept my distance a little bit. 1 week later, oh, something else. I have to tell you something.
He's not married.
Y sale con, I actually had a wife. And that she's like, had? He's like, well, we're going through a divorce right now.
Right.
I'm like, bro, it just kept getting worse. Like, fuck.
And
see,
look.
the guy in me, when he said, actually I have more kids, she's like, why'd you lie? I didn't lie.
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
As a toxic, I'd have been like, I mean, I
technically didn't lie.
I didn't even tell you. So I didn't lie.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And I'm going through the divorce, so it's like, I don't have a wife.
They'll tell you just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Omitting.
That'll get them through the lie.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because they didn't lie.
They didn't lie. It's omitting.
In their eyes, they didn't lie.
It's not lying.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm a supporter of omitting.
And I mean, like, okay, my thing is, you already told her you had a kid. Why not just say, hey, I have 3?
It's because it's like if a guy.
I mean, that is a big bomb to drop.
Like,
yeah, true.
Does she have kids?
True. No.
Oh, come on. You wouldn't off the top be like.
But like you start there.
I have 3 kids.
Yeah, and then okay, so it's not gonna work out, sir.
Well, he ruins his chance of getting some cheeks.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You understand.
We'll move on.
Find somebody who will accept your 3 kids and your wife. Like,
Literally.
what the fuck? No. So wait, she's not talking to him no more, right?
No.
Okay.
No?
No, she's like happily in a relationship now.
Oh, okay. So this was a while ago. Okay.
I'll see.
Crazy work, huh?
How would you react to that?
I think
He's a liar?
Yeah, I think since telling me you have a kid. Also, did she ask and he lied?
Yeah, true.
We don't know. Or did she just never ask and like just never knew and he never brought it up? You're right. He didn't lie. He just never mentioned it.
I mean, I feel like that should be a question off.
Yeah, I was going to say, but that's something I would ask.
How did they meet? Like not on Instagram or something?
I'm not sure.
Because if you met on Instagram, you saw the
I mean, some guys don't be posting their kids.
That's fucked up. They don't be posting their girls either. That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
I wasn't trying to hide my girl from the world.
I was hiding the world from my girl.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Destiny knows all the toxic shit you be on too.
Man.
She reads it.
I'm hip. Mm-hmm.
She's like,
she gets it for real. I got a story. When I was 19, I was dating this guy who, by chance, was friends with my mom's best friend's baby daddy. Okay, so say me and Destiny are best friends. Her baby daddy.
Okay.
Her baby daddy's friend.
That's okay.
I got not
my mom's best friend's baby daddy.
Yeah,
mom's best friend.
My mom's best friend's baby. Oh, baby daddy. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems a little confusing, but
yeah, but we got it. We got
a little bit of predator going on, but
I'd known this family since I was around 12. I used to help take care of their kids and always felt safe around them. It felt like family. At the time, I was going through a rough patch in my relationship. What I didn't know was that the baby daddy, the same one I'd known for years, was helping my boyfriend cheat on me and covering it up the whole time. One day he called me supposedly to check in about why my boyfriend had left me. I was emotional, crying, and he had me on speakerphone. Turns out the other girl, the side chick, was in the room with him listening. They both started laughing at me while I was pouring my heart out.
That's some oppie shit right there.
Bro, bitch, I will fucking come to your house.
That deserves a crash out.
Fuck out of both of you.
Absolutely.
That deserves you're getting ran over. and me as your friend, I'm going to help you out.
That's crazy.
Evil.
That is evil.
You have no fucking
Not
heart.
only did you help her man cheat.
Now you're embarrassed and you're laughing in front of her.
With the side
bitch.
Damn.
Laugh on your own, motherfucker.
Nah, don't do. That's evil.
No, I'm saying, but like.
That's a little too toxic for
worst you can do.
Sad.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I was devastated and furious. I remember something my mom once told me. Her friend, the baby mama, had always had doubts about who the real father of her kids was. So in the heat of the moment, as you should, my darling, I snapped and said, that's why you're probably not even the father of those kids.
Dang.
Mic drop. Petty, absolutely.
No.
And I support it.
That's valid.
I support it.
Yeah, sometimes
but in
you gotta
that
get your
moment,
lick back.
it felt like the only power I had. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And that was probably the least you could have done.
Yeah.
Because, to this day, no one really knows if he's the actual dad.
Just planting that little doubt will fuck up somebody's
for the rest
whole
of his
shit.
life.
Damn.
But also, you know what? And I was just thinking about this, I don't know when, but like a couple of days ago. Sometimes you want to have that one up on people where like you can bite them in the fucking ass way worse. But those people are already so miserable that like you're already winning, bro.
But you're already losing. You're a loser.
You're already winning. They're already losing. No,
That's oppie shit right there.
That's so fucked up, bro.
My thing is like, what kind of relationship did the baby daddy and the fucking
baby mama have?
The baby dad?
No,
and the other guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Oh.
That was like some unk shit?
Like, what?
Some unk shit.
Nah, that's foul, bro.
That's fucked up.
And like, you're okay.
Unless he was like also young.
Look.
And it's one thing.
You're going to help him cheat?
Okay, that's my thing.
Whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
Still douchey, but toxic kings forever. But to call her while the side bitch is in, that's foul.
That's fucked up.
And the fact that you trusted him, like you would vent to him and all that.
And you known him since you were 12.
But my thing is,
That's
like, as a
foul.
female, that makes you look stupid. I'm sorry.
Which one? The side piece?
The side piece laughing. Like,
for
girl, what are
sure.
you laughing about?
That's what I mean. Like,
What do you mean? Like, you're not
I'm
next.
not
You're
even
next.
embarrassed.
Exactly.
You look more embarrassing.
You
honestly.
You lose them the same way you get them.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
facts.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, let's move on. Hey, Leslie and Jonah. Want to start by saying I've been loving Leslie on the podcast as a co-host. She's so perfect and she's like so beautiful. Her hair.
It don't say that shit, girl. Yo.
Nobody ever says no.
I really believed it for a minute.
She adds that extra something and she seems like such a girl's girl. And just a dope woman all around. Love your honest insight. Thank you, my darling. Shout out, because Jonah be hating on me, low-key. Low-key, huh?
A bit.
The reason I'm writing to you guys today is for a public apology.
A public what? A what?
A public apology.
Okay.
I don't know if you'd consider this tea or chisme or maybe both in the end. LOL. Now I know where this is going. About 2 years ago, I was a guest on the pod.
Oh.
I had a great time and the convo with Jonah was funny as hell.
Hold on.
Can we give Jonah some credit? Because y'all got me up a lot. Jonah kind of thinks he's like in the trenches.
When is it not?
He's great. He's great. Long story short, I end up getting with one of the other guests that was on the pod a few episodes before mine. Okay. Which turns into becoming the most insane year and a half of my life. Fuck. Dude was crazy, stalkerish, and downright controlling. As time passed, he made me cut ties with my friends, even some family, my social media. He told his friends I don't give hugs because he didn't even want me making any kind of physical contact with other men. Jeez. He made me stop and delete my own podcast I had. I never really deleted it, just unpublished the episodes. That's fucking sad. Like,
that's crazy.
He's insane for that. He made me reach out to Jonah to remove my episode on this pod. And like a whack-ass bitch, I did it. All because I felt obligated to after moving in with this man and taking out a car with him.
Jeez.
Now I realize this is what narcissists do to keep you dumb and out of control. Shake my head. Honestly, okay, before we move on, sometimes you really fall for all that shit.
You're blind.
Like, you will do it because you think, okay, it's gonna work out. Like, it's okay. And as girls, I think it's not easy, but like, it's easier for us to just, all right, fuck it. If I gotta drop this to make it work.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
As bird as that shit is, I'll give a little grace to be like, look, if that's the boundaries he wants, or if that's the boundaries she wants, I'm cool with it. Is it still bird shit to me? Yes. But I'll give it grace to be like, you know what? If that's what the relationship...
If we want it to work out and if that's what it's going to take...
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Still bird shit, but go ahead.
I think to an extent though, like, okay, delete the episode, but then deleting your own podcast, like something that you're really motivated and passionate about.
Especially because now I know who that is. You had that before.
Like, he already knew what he was signing up for.
Exactly. It's like if right now I started dating someone, they're all like, oh, I love your shit. Delete it.
Delete it.
I'm like, wait, I thought you loved it. I thought this was the vibe.
Yeah, or you already knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now that I'm free, I want to publicly apologize to Jonah because that was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever done in my life. And for a man, never again in my life. First of all, this is big balls.
To what?
To apologize. Maybe not in person,
right.
But just in general, like anybody else would just be like, fuck that shit. Like, whatever.
Let it alone, yeah.
Or I look stupid. Like, or honestly, fuck Jonah. Right? No, like,
I felt personal.
No, that's facts. No, but realistically,
because
like,
it's not like
we're
not like,
yeah, or like,
we're not locked in or anything. So
just in general, whatever, we're moving past that. So I think good for her that she wants to close that chapter in a good way, right? Like with you, maybe she really felt some kind of way because she didn't mean to want to delete her shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But also, Jonah, why the fuck didn't you tell me how he really was? When I know you people, he and his crew be doing, you know what I'm talking about. Jonah told me, don't break his heart. He's a good man. But failed to tell me he had his vices. Him and the rest of his coworkers and friends. Just one big old childish mess.
Okay, wait, I have a question. So in his episode of the podcast, was he giving himself, gassing himself up? Yes, that's my question.
Gassing himself up in what way?
Like he's the shit. Like he's a woke man. He's mature. He's grown.
Like, could she have any clue that he was a piece of shit from watching his episode? Do you remember?
If you saw that and was like, "That's hubby," we gotta reevaluate how you look at things. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
I think it's because
some behaviors don't change.
also,
and hold on, before I gotta defend myself here.
Okay.
I don't know how they move. I don't know he has vices. Okay. I'm not his homie. We are not friends.
Okay.
He is a barber at a shop that I know.
Okay.
I have no idea. I've never once hung out with them outside of me getting a haircut. So no, I don't know.
Okay. So
am I gonna off top always and forever say don't break my homie's heart? Yes.
Regardless,
I'm a dude, like a girl's girl. I'm a fucking.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm always gonna ride like he could be a big piece of shit and be like, hey, that's twin.
Homie, though.
Treat him right. Don't make us hurt you and shit.
But what he does is on him.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I get you.
I can't be blamed for somebody else's actions.
Also, I was gonna say, I think we just live in this generation where we just want perfect, right? And I'm bringing it back to like his episode. Say he did say like he did this and this and this and that. It's fair though, like it's fair game.
He was single?
Exactly. He could do whatever.
Yeah.
At that point, baby, if you want to give him a chance,
it's on you.
It's on you too. Like, what if that was him in his 20s? Now he's 30 or something. What if he's like people do change. That's the thing. Not always. Yeah. And a lot of times they don't. But I like to give credit to like what realistic shit could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just big on
If I ever gas up a dude to anybody, I don't really know him that well, so good luck.
True. If I ever gas anybody up, don't believe it.
Yeah. Facts. Take it with a grain of salt because I really don't know him like that.
Okay, this is the last of it. Anyways, I'm finally free. And I still have some rebuilding to do, but I'm finally feeling back to myself again. So, Jonah, I'm deeply sorry for causing you any unnecessary drama. I've regretted it ever since it all went down and have been looking for the right moment to apologize. Aww. See, it just seems like she really felt it in her heart. Like, that's not who she is. What better than a grand gesture like this? I also have not, because she's supporting. She's giving us something to talk about. That's what she means. I also have not stopped listening and supporting the pod. Was always scared he'd see your podcast on my app, but he never did, thank God. LOL. Hopefully that man isn't terrorizing you anymore because he was so stuck on it for months. Little do you know, he was probably just watching your shit.
Terrorizing though?
Watching your shit. Like your YouTube and
yeah, because as far as I know, we Gucci, so.
That's men moving behind the scenes, bro. Over an episode he had access to before we got serious, and it didn't even have anything bad. I just talked about how dating in this day and age sucks, and it does, because it does, girl, it does. but I digress. Okay, but I digress. More of the story. Don't date barbers. The end. Mic drop right there.
That's what I was gonna say. Him being a barber, first red flag, in my opinion.
Mic fucking drop.
But you're right. That did take some big balls.
It does, because she could have easily just been like, whatever. If I look bad to him, me, whatever. Like, we're not friends. We're not. We ain't close or anything.
And her apology really seems sincere.
Genuine.
It could have just been like.
Honestly, that would have been the only way I would have ever received it. Because it had it been a text or a DM, I wouldn't even have looked at it.
Do you accept her apology?
Yeah, I mean, I have no issue.
Truly?
I genuinely don't have an issue with anything. Like, whatever you guys, however you guys move.
You can't say that like.
And that affected me.
I accept it in a sense of like I needed it or like.
Right. It doesn't do anything for me.
But change or something.
But if it brings peace to somebody else, then yes, I accept your apology.
So what he's trying to say is he didn't see it as extreme as maybe in her head it was.
Or how they saw it maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was just a guest who dated another guest and they asked me to remove that shit.
But yeah, her intentions were never that. So look at us bringing peace into the world. See, this is what we need. This is what we need.
Leslie is a great
narrator. I am changing the world. Just kidding. Shout out to her though, yeah.
No, yeah. She did
leave a little
She didn't
heart
have to do that. She didn't have to do that. So.
She didn't. Props to you.
Yeah, we like her.
Thanks for supporting, and I hope you're still subbed. If not, go back and sub.
Okay, yeah, go subscribe, please.
She was actually cool though. The episode, I do remember the episode.
Yeah, she was cool people.
Mm-hmm. It was so genuinely. I was just shocked because I was like, all right, like. Why are you saying fuck me for? You know what I mean? Like 50?
Yeah.
What I do, but.
Okay. Is it a new thing that women say, get me pregnant while having sex?
That's toxic. It's like saying I love you.
Destiny's like, I've heard those words before.
Is it a new thing?
She's like, I've been doing that.
To who? What? No.
I think that's not that it's a thing where it's like just thrown around. But
when you're in the moment,
y'all be
it's valid.
Y'all be spitting those bars?
Not me.
I don't. Hey, look at me. I still ended up pregnant.
I mean, I don't know.
That's crazy.
I think it's just like in the moment, and maybe that's what she likes. Like that's her.
That's
like
her
kink.
kink.
Yeah.
Like some girls are like, slap me. She's like,
get me pregnant.
That's
9 months. No.
Okay, maybe she's not thinking it as in like really get me pregnant, but like trying to turn him on.
Oh yeah. Like I want you forever, daddy.
Yes, and then him be like, all right.
Yeah.
And that could be like her way of giving him the green light to shoot up the club. Shoot up the club. Yeah.
She's like, whatever. I got pill. I got the thing. Whatever. Shoot
Plan
it
B,
up.
Plan B.
Yeah.
I hope she's not just in the moment and really doesn't want that.
Plan B only works when you're not ovulating.
My
ladies,
son is
please.
a Plan B baby.
Thank you. So if you're ovulating, Plan B don't do shit.
There you go.
At all.
Please be aware.
Please be aware. And if you're over like 160 or something like that, you gotta take 2.
Putting us up on game. Hi, Jona and Leslie. I love when they say hi.
Hi, guys.
So cute. In your opinion, how many heartbreaks does it take for you to find the one? I've heard it takes at least 3 real heartbreaks. Thoughts?
Damn. Never had a real heartbreak.
That's a man thing.
I came close to one,
I
but
feel like there's no number.
no.
There's no number.
There's no number, but I feel
It's not
like
like
2, 3 is valid.
You're not
like,
keeping like a tally. Like one more.
Third time's a
Nah. You might have to go through. Some people go through like 5, 6 before they find like the one. Yep. Some people never even get a heartbreak.
But I feel like sometimes by 5, 6, where some of them really heartbreaks are just like a little.
Yeah.
And then also I feel like maybe at that point, maybe stop
your type. Get in a relationship.
Because in the moment it can suck and you're like, oh my God.
It hurts.
But
it's not really
once you move on, you're like, it wasn't that.
And that's just trial and error.
Yeah.
Not really heartbreak.
Like it happened to me. I thought it was in the time I was like, damn, I'm going
through it.
But I remember I was like, I'm never marrying this girl. So was my heart really ever in it?
I think you need to, that's what it is.
So if my heart was never really in it, can it be broken?
Exactly.
I just got my feelings hurt for sure. But was I hurt when I knew exactly? I was like, I'm never marrying this girl.
Well, to her, stay strong, girl. Just keep going.
Just keep trying.
Hey, listen.
But also,
where you at? How many you got now?
For real, what tally are you at?
Fucking Thanos of heartbreak.
Also, you don't have to like try again and again and again. It could just be like, okay, you tried. Don't try, bitch. Don't try for a really long time, and that might be the one.
That's when it's gonna come to you. Let it come to you.
Let it come to you.
Don't try.
There doesn't have to be a specific number.
Yeah.
So that's our advice of the day. Let it come to you. Let's see.
But be open to it. Right?
Yeah, welcome it. Yeah.
Don't shut.
Okay, she said, haha, thank you for reading. This is the one you posted today about the cousins. Did you see our story? Oh, you fucking lied that they were his cousins?
Yeah. Chill out on my boobs too much.
No. Haha, thank you for reading. And yes, I still have screenshots from over 10 years ago. Damn. Because I'm a Scorpio and I never know when I'm gonna need you to take someone down. The fuck? So Leslie, shout out to you, because Jona, why were you on this man's side? Update. So yes, I looked the number up and then I called it. I actually called every single one of his cousins. I actually should, because I would have done the same thing and I would have helped her find where they fucking live and the whole family tree. Don't play.
Crazy.
I crashed out on them, threatened to show up y toda la cosa, as you should, girl. But this particular number belonged to a woman who is a cop.
Damn.
Bitch threatened to throw my ass in jail for threatening to assault an officer. Plot twist. My ex was a street pharmacist.
Oh,
so this man really said, fuck 12. That's crazy. That's crazy though, because she also could have burnt out her man for being a street pharmacist.
I was going to say, while I have you on the phone, wait. I got some info for you, girl.
Why are we expecting more from a street pharmacist?
True.
He could be a great man.
He could be
a fucking scholar. The fuck?
You don't know that.
I know some.
It's because people sometimes shit different.
Okay, yes. Sometimes maybe get over a rough spot. You're like, let me a couple moves here. If you're a good person, you stop that. You're like, all right, I'm out of my rough spot. I'm out of the hole I may have dug myself in. Let me get my shit legit and ready to go. If you with it, if you really,
maybe that was him. We don't know that.
No, the one that cheated. You defending him now.
No, I'm saying like, you don't know. I'm not defending him. Call the bitch on him. Okay, I did defend him a little bit for a second, but it wasn't intentional.
So I take it back.
I take it back. That was crazy.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her. Oh my gosh, they love me. Leslie, you're amazing.
You hate him.
Stop.
Bro, I'm not even playing.
Stop glazing, bro.
I mean, she's a good co-host.
Guys.
I've already given her flowers. I'm not doing it again.
So that's enough, girl.
Anyways,
you're amazing. You're beautiful.
You're perfect. You're great.
God.
You're cheeked up because we gotta.
You got a fat ass. Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
All right, now back to reality. Leslie, you're amazing. You and Jonah mesh so well.
Facts.
Okay, I have a confession, but please don't hate me. LOL. I am one of those girls that doesn't care if a man has a girlfriend or a wife.
We fucking love the toxic
Baby, you
queens.
were doing so good.
But she likes you.
She does like me, and I like her back, but I can't support
do you know who this
her.
is?
No.
Okay, obviously not, right?
These are anonymous.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Let me finish.
My thing is like, okay, yeah, finish.
Yeah, hold on. I said what I said, motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say motherfuckers.
I was like,
Papa.
oh, wow.
I said what I said. I don't know them, and if they were doing what they needed, then these men wouldn't be looking elsewhere.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to stop it right there because you can have the best motherfucking game in the bed in the wherever the fuck, but a man is gonna cheat regardless. Anyway,
I don't know who you are. Hit me up because you can come on the phone. I have questions.
Low-key, let's bring her on, huh? You never know when you'll meet your soulmate, and just maybe you meet them and they're in a relationship.
I'm pretty sure
Love
it's not
the
going to be
podcast.
somebody else's husband, but you know, to each their own. See, I just
I
don't
love
like
her.
that.
Hold on.
Yeah, that was low-key sickening.
What if the roles were switched?
No,
when you're
absolutely.
married and sitting down with somebody, how you gonna feel? How you gonna feel then? You know, like,
wait, was that triggering for you guys?
Absolutely.
It was triggering because when you're on the other side, it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Like I said, people are like that. And like, that's just reality, right? So we
At least
can't
she's
hate her
bold.
because I could hate her moves, but she could be a sick ass fucking person.
Yeah, right? She could be like a...
She could be my fucking best friend, my sister,
Yeah.
bro. She's gonna have to be my sister for the rest of my life. Like, I'm gonna have to be cool. And I love her, but why are you doing shit like that?
But you have to check that kind of behavior, no, as a friend.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna ever judge you, girl. Me and you locked in. Twins.
I wouldn't
We
judge
gang.
where like I'm gonna look at you like you're just some fucking bitch, right?
Low key.
I will. Yeah. I will.
From this point.
Yeah.
She's a stranger to you.
Oh,
How
for
do you
sure. Oh, definitely.
Don't unsub.
Because don't unsub. I still love her for real. But I don't like her ideas.
Okay, her ideology. I got you. I got you.
Same way as if she were my friend. You support them to an extent, but when you don't like their ideas, you check them.
Like, girl, you sure? Married? Maybe if they have a girlfriend, but married? That's kind of crazy.
At the end of the day, baby girl gonna do what she want to do, right?
Yeah.
But at that point,
You're gonna fuck around and catch something.
Something or hands and shit.
a couple things.
Something. I didn't say what that something
She didn't
was.
say what.
But
Hey, shout out to you though, because that was bold.
That was pretty intense.
And she started off with the compliment.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay. She knew what she was doing.
I was about to say.
She's like, let me hype her up real quick before she attacks
She's like,
me.
you're amazing, but check it out. I'll steal your man.
That was crazy.
I just feel like it's one thing to know
yes,
and go on with it, and then one thing to
She clearly don't give a fuck.
She don't.
Yeah. Props to you
And
though.
you know,
That was toxic.
maybe one day she'll just meet the right one. And I'm talking maybe the wrong one. Actually,
Yeah.
she'll meet the
No,
wrong
the right
one.
one.
right.
You know?
The right one at the wrong place at the wrong.
Exactly.
What is it?
Right time.
Right
Yeah.
place at the wrong time. Or wrong
Hey,
place,
move-
right time.
move.
Tread lightly, babe.
Tread, yeah.
Because if it's me, baby, you getting ran over.
That's even in the boxing classes.
Oh, they said, love the vlogs. What's in the works for the vlogs? And can someone join you guys?
Ooh, okay.
If you are this person, go ahead and DM me on Instagram. Let me know and we will put you on a vlog
Start
with us.
with the vlog request.
Yes, put a vlog request so that I can really read it because sometimes I ignore them. And then we will put you on.
Yeah.
For as far as what's in the works,
Bunch of outside shit.
yeah, we want to extend it to not just gym vlogs.
Right.
And we'll leave it at that. And then everything else will come with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. DM
Have you
her.
guys seen those that TikTok? It's a mom and a son. They're doing like, because you know that Keith Lee guy, how he does food reviews?
Yeah.
They're doing the opposite. They're doing like the worst rated places, like the sketchiest
I thought
places.
about doing like restaurants. And
I don't,
just,
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
down for that, but like not the worst ones.
Nah,
I'm trying to
'cause-
fuck with my stomach like that.
we'd have chorro for sure.
For sure. I'm already worried about
like
tomorrow.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and people watch it like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, the way I relate... Start all over. Guys, the way I relate to Leslie, girl... Jona, you're too toxic, but I feel like you're actually sweet and nice.
Hey, chill out.
Show us that side too.
No, I can't.
You gotta keep up the image.
They love it.
Oh, I can't.
He has to put on for the boys. Somebody has to put on
The thing
for the boys,
is, you
'cause it's not
can.
us.
You can. Like, still give us your toxic side. But give us a little, like a big brother, like, shh, 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 shh. He's probably cheating with a badder bitch, but you know what? You're even better.
You're not the problem.
I showed a little bit of it. I was like, you know what?
You did.
I did.
That's what we need.
Okay, all right.
That's what they mean.
I'll try.
I've been wanting to post that message that you sent me and tag you.
Oh.
He's really nice, chat, but he just doesn't want to show that.
Hold on. Since you brought,
go ahead.
I sent her that and I sent her something else and she liked the other one. I was like, well, fuck my message. And that's cool.
Unsend.
No.
Literally, I was like, oh, it's too late to unsend.
Like, I'm pretty sure I liked it.
You did.
And I replied to everything. But he really is a softie, guys. He is.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to admit it still right now. He's
it's like privileged information.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Only the real ones people.
Yeah.
Jonah.
Sheesh.
We love you so much. Nah, I'm just kidding. They didn't say that. Just kidding.
I was like, oh, you should finally some love.
All happy. Just curious. Has anyone ever shot their shot with you? Damn. Because you funny motherfuckers be having me hee hee ha ha.
They right out my panties.
Yeah, you be hee hee ha ha your way into it. Spill.
It sound like she
want to shoot her shot.
Yeah.
If they ever did, I wouldn't pick up on it.
Because you're just not in that mindset.
I'm always with the hee hee ha ha. So if they're hee hee haing back,
it's genuine.
I just think we just hee hee ha ha. I don't think
just some funny motherfuckers.
I don't think we're flirting.
I don't think I
really just make you laugh and you just so happy
Plus,
to be funny.
Plus, past trauma, I never take hints. Like I said, I was like,
same.
you gotta tell me
because you could be not flirting, and if I think you're flirting, that might look more stupid. Yeah. So I'd rather you gotta tell me.
That's just how I've always been. So I won't. I wouldn't.
Available like that?
Who, me? No.
I will probably think like, is he flirting with me?
I was just thinking in your case because I feel like it's different for you because a lot of men that you deal with are either clients or boyfriends of your homegirls, you know? So you have to put that
boundary.
Yes.
I mean, I'm married, so I obviously have that like, nah. But guys we have this thing. Or like if a girl's nice, we're like, oh shit, is she
flirting?
Is she nice or
is she nice? Nah, because then we gotta hype ourselves up. Like, well, I know I'm dope. Of course she's flirting. So then you have to have the discipline of being like, hey, don't.
Yes, that's how I am.
Don't
with, like,
charge off of one little
my clients or my homegirls' mans or whatever. Like even if he's being cool as fuck, maybe he is flirting. But I'm keeping it as he can just say that I'm cool. That's it. He can't say that I was flirting back.
Yeah, for you it's like tunnel vision. Like,
yes,
I'm just providing.
And even
a service,
if I am laughing at his jokes or whatever, motherfucker, it was just funny. I'm not trying to go home with you.
Yeah. So, but I wouldn't know because if anybody I treat in DM is how I treat here. Like we're just having a good time laughing. I never think like, oh, she's trying to like slide,
holla, or you're trying to holla. You're not even interested. That's what I'm saying.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Hey guys, first off, love you two as co-hosts. Unc doesn't know how to do
got it.
I got it now.
I think she got it.
Period. Jonah is hilarious. Woo!
Shout out.
Ooh, and I almost read this and Leslie is a whore. And Leslie is a whole vibe. Aww. Okay, now time to expose myself. Girl, you should have put your name to really expose yourself. LOL. No le digan a mi novia.
Ooh.
That means don't tell my girlfriend. My girlfriend.
We don't know her.
We don't know who you are.
We don't. Yeah. My girlfriend's friend / coworker added me on IG and started with innocent DM replies.
Nope.
And it's now full flirting. I know I'm wrong here too.
Okay, King.
Respect.
I
suggested I was interested, and she replied with, "What about your girlfriend?" I'm somewhat confused because does that mean she's not interested? Or actually concerned about my girlfriend. I get what he's saying. Like, does that mean she doesn't give a fuck to an extent where, like, if he just says, oh, it's okay, she'll never find out, we can move on with this? Or is she really worried about the girlfriend? Both. Like, don't you have a fucking girlfriend, motherfucker?
I think it's both.
I took it as I think
it's both.
She's down though.
Like down, but like, but what about but how are you gonna get rid of her?
Yes.
Right?
Or is she ever gonna find out or whatever?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just feel like
that was messy from the jump.
This is what exactly. Wait, the DMs were never innocent.
Let me finish the sentence because pretty much he added to it. He said, "Help, Jonah. What's the move? What should he do?" He just put WTM. What does that mean?
Blocker. What's the move?
What's the move? Right?
Isn't that?
Leslie, what does she mean by what about my girlfriend? So that's what we're answering.
What's the move? What's the move?
The move is move the fuck out that inbox,
bro.
Baby.
Yeah.
Immediately. We had one like that. Remember the Snapchat?
Yes.
Bro.
But the thing is, they know they're wrong. That's what makes it worse.
Exactly.
I wish I knew how long they've been together because that kind of like determined a lot.
It was never innocent from the beginning.
Yeah.
True.
The follow was intentional.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And the DMing.
The DMing was definitely intentional.
To an extent, because it could be like,
what kind of friendship do they have?
Yeah, like,
you know?
I would never follow my homegirl's man
exactly.
first. If he followed me, I'd probably give it a couple days and then see what it is like when we're like all together or something. And if he's just like cool as fuck and he thinks I'm cool as fuck, then we're just all cool as fuck. You and your
but hold on,
homegirl and shit.
It started off innocent.
It
got to flirting. She didn't stop it.
She didn't stop it.
Exactly.
She didn't stop it because she should have been like, "Hey."
It should have been, "What about your girlfriend?" Since the first freaky message, and then we screenshot and send it to her.
The first hard eyes, don't you?
Yes.
You know, I know your girl. Like I'm gonna see your girl this weekend.
That it just all brings me back to Crash Out of why can everyone just fucking live their fucking life with their own fucking partner?
But look, we have girls who are
down.
We're down for that. They love
my point
that
is
shit.
exactly my point. Why can't you just find your own man, baby?
She is.
Because what if that girl's man is her husband?
I like how you adopted that mindset.
Like, come on, man. No.
What's the move? All right, bro, get out of that shit.
Yeah.
Don't cheat on your girlfriend.
Get out of the relationship or get out of the friends.
Respectfully, if you like your girl, love your girl, get out of that.
That's the thing about men, though. They do be, I love you, right? But they are so stupid to still fall for this little ass fucking.
Yeah. For all he could know, he could be a fucking setup.
You gotta think that way.
You know?
At all. That's why. Okay, it goes back to like, do I think they should? It could be a setup.
Yeah,
no,
true.
It's always gonna be like. No.
I always think of it as a setup.
And like you said, they're so stupid.
You gotta think about the screenshot. What's the screenshot gonna look like?
Facts down. What if it is a setup, bro? I think he just shit himself.
Think of before
he's thinking different right now.
Before you send that message, think like, all right, how is this gonna look as a screenshot?
Yep.
Can I defend this? No, don't send it. Don't send it. Just walk away.
Yeah,
unless she's cute though.
If he's entertaining it, he must.
If you want her more, leave your girlfriend.
Exactly.
There we go.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
If not, then
next time she says, "What about your girlfriend?" Be like, "Help me find a way to get rid of her so that me and you can move on happily ever after."
Next time she asks about your girlfriend, you punch her.
Yeah,
that's what you should do. You block her.
Right here.
That's what you do.
But I mean, like coworker.
Ooh,
shady hoe.
No facts.
I got pregnant by my husband's barber.
That's fucking
telling you these barbers,
bro.
man.
Oh, but it's cool when you do it. It's the problem when I do it.
But it's different.
I was gonna say, why is she making it sound like it was an accident?
Look at the permanent consequence. A baby
by a barber.
That's a big L right there.
That sucks.
So now what? Where's the rest?
Wait, the fact that it was the husband's barber. Like not even the boyfriend, the little fling we had.
Low-key gotta blame the barber and her.
So what, was she going with him to his haircuts or something? Just checking out the scene? Shopping?
Oh, damn. That could...
You know
how you always saying like, no, that'd make you be crash out? That could make a dude crash out.
Oh, that's a crash out.
And I feel like a guy's crash out.
And he has a reason to crash out.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, how did she find the barber? Like she either,
obviously like
through him or
he's tagging him and she's going to his page, I don't know. That's what I think of.
Stay toxic, King?
Fuck, they've hung out. Crazy. They fucked.
But she said husband or ex-husband?
It says husband.
Does he know? There's no way he knows he's still there.
We need more. We need more context.
We need more. Can you elaborate?
Yes, please.
Please resend. Okay, this is the last one. I fuck with the podcast. Leslie, you're cool or whatever. But my boy holds it down for the toxicos. There's your little fucking...
Thank you.
I was like, that's kind of backhanded.
Obviously, it's coming from a guy.
She said it was cool or whatever.
More.
I guess.
My toxicos will appreciate the story time.
Let's go. Shit. Toxic Kings, we up. City boys.
Oh, ew. I was with my little girlfriend.
Is that insulting?
That is insulting because I ain't the little big one, bitch. I'm big mama for real.
Big dog.
It kind of gives like, oh, you and your little podcast.
It's giving niña.
Yes.
Sunning. Okay.
Yes.
And that is
Imagine
foul.
somebody told you and your little business, you and your little podcast, you and your little co-host.
Nah, I don't just do co-host like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Already don't like this.
I was with my little girlfriend at Target and I see the girl I was at the club with this last weekend. I played it off like a real motherfucker. That's what you think. Let me tell you. That's what you think. Before you women get mad. What do you mean? Before you women get mad, I've only been with my girl for 2 years.
Only,
like that made it so much better.
And only 2 fucking years. That's
hashtag stay toxic. City boys up.
It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle, baby. Let's go.
Man, fuck your lifestyle.
I got through my phone. That's fine. Leave it there.
Little girlfriend is
Little girlfriend of 2 years is crazy.
Before you get mad,
on her
it's
name.
only been 2 years is crazy.
That's what made it worse. If you thought I was mad before, you saying it after made me even more mad.
And then, like, you think you're so player because you played it off.
That's another thing.
Do y'all pay attention?
Oh, bro, we know.
Women know shit like that. Like,
you just know, bro. Even si te saluda una amiga, like a girl that we see at the club and she says hi, even if you're like,
this
the
attention
homegirl.
to how she says hi?
Oh, bitch. Oh, I just know.
Y'all be clocking?
And you will never know. That's the thing with y'all. Like, men think we're so stupid and you can fucking
we know. The attitude switches like that.
What do you mean?
Your attitude. It goes from like he ha ha to like.
Men think they're sneaky. And yes, they are sneaky. But it gets to a point where we already added up what you did 4 months ago, where you were last week, and it's all coming.
Chad, is that true?
It's all making sense. And we just fucking know,
well, apparently his little girlfriend didn't notice.
Well, she's gonna know.
The way she was like, ew, off the rip.
Little girlfriend.
That's crazy.
If you see your girlfriend as little girlfriend, please save her life and leave her alone.
That's why he was all up on the mamas.
Well, if that's what he wants, go get that.
He was.
Well, stay there. Leave little girlfriend alone.
Little girlfriend probably cooks up a mean steak.
If you don't love little booties, go get the big one.
What's little about her? We need to know.
Yeah, what's little? Because you wanted her at some point.
And why wasn't she at the club with you?
And you wanted her for 2 years. Exactly.
2 years? That's crazy.
Oh, but let her go find big dog.
That was fucking hilarious to me.
Your little feelings gonna be hurt, motherfucker.
Let's see who's little now. Little boyfriend, little dick, little foot, short king.
Belon.
He probably little himself.
Triggered.
For all we know.
Triggered her.
You think he's bald?
He's probably under 5'6".
Gotta be.
Belon.
Balding.
Cut that out, all right? Please. Please cut it out.
Anyways.
Moving on.
Shout out to my Toxic Kings. That was a hilarious story. You and your little girlfriend. I hope you guys work out. It's only been 2 years. You still have time to decide if it doesn't.
That's crazy.
It's not serious yet. 2 years.
The fuck? I mean, I
wanted to
hope
post.
She's doing her own thing too.
I wanted to post, but it rained on our wedding. I wanted somebody to take a picture of me at the altar? At the altar, whatever. It was outside, and then I was gonna post it on my story like
anybody.
I was gonna put like nothing serious. It's just
it's nothing serious, guys. It's just my wedding day. Oh my god! I still have time to back out.
Yeah. 2 years. That's
Does
fresh.
someone object?
I was gonna say, is somebody gonna come and object?
Is it cheating in 2 years?
We haven't said the vows yet.
But when it gets done to you,
that's
you're
different.
a whore.
Sluts.
Mm-hmm. We can't win.
Anyways,
I hope she finds out.
Don't do that. Don't break up a happy home like the other girl.
He's not happy.
That's what you're giving right now.
I'm doing him a favor.
He is happy.
No, he's not.
Not with
his little girlfriend.
Not with little girlfriend.
And his mama's at the club. We saw.
But
at
look
Target.
at him feeling guilty.
I played it off. Ooh, you're so fucking cool,
That's what you
bro.
think. First of all.
The way that she got triggered was fire though. Clip it, Jona.
This got to be a clip.
No, yeah, little girlfriend was actually insane.
That was crazy.
That's fucked up.
And then of 2 years.
I hope no man ever.
What is it? I hope that love never finds me.
Yeah, please stay the fuck far away from me.
Facts. Ladies, I had a lot of fun.
Me too.
Thank you, Destiny.
Thank you, Destiny,
guys.
for joining us.
You are a vibe.
You guys, thank you.
Your aura shines. Skin smooth.
More.
Skin smooth.
I don't think you've ever said that to me. That's crazy. So you're just gonna gas her up and then just ignore everyone gassing me up and being mad.
You got gassed up.
You get it from the fans.
I'm just kidding.
Everybody loves Les. That's
I'm not the jealous type.
Love.
I'm not the jealous type. I'm just kidding. Yes, everything he said, he's right.
Thank you.
I
agree.
Appreciate you.
I confirm.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, guys.
Had a lot of fun. Leslie is always
darling.
my favorite co-host of all time.
She's the best. She's the best.
Destiny, drop the DMs. Oh, the DMs. The IG.
I bet let us see your DMs.
Drop the IG so the papas can find you and take you on a little date. Use promo code BSC.
Not too much.
Hold on. No papas on a date. But I'll drop my IG still, you know.
Right.
For the followers.
Hey, she's a real estate agent.
Real estate agent, exactly.
She got a
Vino Lo Casa.
business out there.
Come buy a house.
Look at that. She's respectful. Look at the two type of ladies. Please show the nails so you can see what kind of women are out here. Demure, classy, sophisticated, hardworking, and then Leslie.
Ratchet.
And then there's Leslie.
As ratchet as it gets.
Let me see.
Nah, they're fire though.
No, they are really cute.
Anyways, what's your Instagram?
Destiny Lene. So Lenee. That's my middle name.
Oh, I like that name. You know what name I like too? Alina.
Ooh.
That's your daughter's name. I like that.
That is a cute name.
Anyways, Leslie, Grandpapi, 5 eyes.
Grandpapi on the beat, 5 eyes at the end. Thank you.
You already know. Toxic King, stay up. We winning. Summer. City Boys.
Are they really winning?
City Boys are up.
They're winning. We've been catching them though.
They're not winning.
We've been catching them.
Yeah?
Not as far as like we're moving dirty. We're catching them literally in the act.
Yeah.
They think they're winning. They think they're winning.
They
Ladies,
think they're winning.
These are not anonymous. I know who they are. If you want to pay me to tell you if that was your man, yeah, me, I got you.
Send a little shit.
And then me and the homie gonna split that because I ain't saying shit.
Oh, that's foul.
Toxic
Don't worry,
you were doing
I'll
good.
log into his phone. I know his password, and I'll screenshot and send it to you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Till next time. Peace. Hey, cherish your loved ones.
Facts.
Peace.
Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jona, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we ain't front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we